Theseus Vasilius Tavros is a warrior cleric on a religious pilgrimage. His primary focus is to find an artifact that will help his home, the Minotaur city-state of Voskia, and the Order of the Maze that he represents as he traverses the world. In his order, he is called a navigator, a young adventurer who will find his place in the church and Voskian society through great deeds. Minotaurs are sometimes seen as primitive barbarians in Almora, but Theseus considers himself quite civilized. He enjoys solving problems, using logic in conflicts, and helping people navigate the labyrinth in acts of self-discovery. As he travels, he hopes that he can disprove the belief that all Minotaurs are evil and savage, and learn a thing or two along the way.
Barley Braun is a 3-foot tall, 30-pound halfling rogue. He can easily be thrown. He is very self-serving and very individualistic, doesn't tend to get along well with others, but is so desperate for fun and entertainment in his own life that he is desperate for this kind of adventure. So he'll be interesting to play, I think.
Gaius Berzin is a human one-armed fighter who comes from the land of Hals. Years ago, he was a soldier in the Halsian army, until one day he comes home to his hometown of Ebonstone to find that his wife and children had been murdered in a raid from Valaris. He swore vengeance on those who killed his family, but in his rage, he loses his arm. He falls on hard times and hard drinks for a few years, but eventually he comes to realize that life is still worth living, and swears to live life to the fullest until he can meet his family again in the next life.
Hi everyone, my name is Christine, and I am playing Vita Teidai, pronouns they, them, a lizard folk wild magic sorcerer. They come from a community where there has not been a wild magic user in quite some time, so their magic is pretty out of control, and when they decided maybe they wanted to go see the world, their village was very excited about it. So now, Vita's just out roaming around trying to get their magic under control. And that's when they meet up with this party.
My name is Robbie, and I play Red in the Almora RPG campaign, along with his faithful companion and sidekick, Herschel. Red is a shifter ranger who grew up in Perea in a tiny little town called Aramor. One day, his entire town was destroyed. When he was 5, he eventually made his way to Nagual over near the coast. Some of his personality is that because he's been, just out hunting for a good portion of his life, he doesn't have the best social skills. He gets his stuff done. He's pretty quiet, but also determined and very methodical about getting it done, and super reliable about getting it done. He's gonna see it through. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.
So I play Rhythm, a tabaxi druid. I grew up in a little town called Hazeldrum, which is on the border between Perea and Halls. I grew up there with my adoptive mother, a human woman who found me wandering in the forests when I was about a year old. She died a few years back, and I found out pretty darn quick that without her protection, I was not welcome in Hazeldrum anymore. So I've been wandering. I ran into some druids who taught me druidic magics and helped me harness some powers that I've had pretty much my entire life. But I've been sticking to the outskirts, avoiding towns and villages. But I ran into this Minotaur a little while ago named Theseus, who has been, making me wonder if I should give towns a second chance. So now he and I are trying to figure out what to make of life as two kind of strange creatures in this weird world. But that's me. That's Rhythm.
Theseus Vasilius.
Well, Allie's dead.
What up, nerds?
Allie's dead.
Yeah.
to us.
Sup? No.
We're
Allie's
so
not
high
dead.
energy tonight, y'all. It is absurd.
We got too much. It's too much of us.
Too much
Who
what?
wants to buy the Harry Potter 8 film collection?
What? Are you?
What? Sorry,
Are-
I'm just reading whatever ads are on Facebook.
Well, stop
Please.
that.
Stop.
And
Yeah.
asking if you want to do the thing. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
It's too late.
Harry Potter's not worth it. Sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's just, come on. Sucks.
Just gonna let Rob talk for the next 3 hours.
Hey guys,
It's me,
Listen.
Rob.
Harry Potter. The books are better than the movies. The movies gloss over a lot of cool shit.
But
Also,
also, go ahead.
I was going to say a lot of the magic described by J.K. Rowling can now be achieved in modern day computers.
You mean like porn?
I mean, you would go there, Brian. I'm not surprised, but I was just thinking about like GIFs and TikTok.
Wait, you guys use computers for stuff other than porn?
It is a way of existing, but it's not for everyone.
This thing does other stuff? Shit. Can it make my newspapers be animated?
Yes. Just go
Pretty
to the
much.
website.
Okay.
Kind of already is, yeah.
Cool. Can it make my staircases ruin my fucking morning?
Yeah, just look at it.
Yeah, that
just
is
look at
doable.
MC Escher.
Okay. Can it make somebody glue themselves to the back of the head of some random person and have them torture me for a year only to be revealed in a very anticlimactic way after 8 months?
Yes.
Fish, yeah, there's super glue.
Okay. But I don't need a computer for super glue.
No, that's true.
I don't need no degree to be a clothing hanger.
Classic.
I'm stalling so
you-
Allie can not
If you
be
want to
dead.
if you want to be a doll, woof woof.
That's true.
Has anyone heard from her?
No. Wait, ever? Yes.
She's probably sleeping.
Let's call her.
Live.
We're going live.
Call.
Do it live.
She's gonna answer. You're just gonna hear. And then Helga's gonna punch somebody in the nose.
Robbie did talk earlier in the chat about being good at heavy breathing, but he didn't have to flex like that.
This is true.
Okay, Olga.
And this was the day that our stream
Helga. Damn it.
took an extremely left turn.
Helga.
It's now a true crime podcast.
Lisa didn't take a right turn.
What would constitute a right turn as opposed to a left
Racism.
Nazis.
Conservatives.
Ah!
turn? Oh, hey! I see what you did there.
Yeah.
proud?
Something about frogs. Gay.
Oh, they're turning
Gay
the
frogs.
frogs gay.
They've always been
Oh.
gay.
Friggin' gay frogs.
And you know what, man? What's wrong with that? Like, if they want to...
There's nothing wrong with gay frogs.
Well,
Damn.
Allie's dead.
Oh god.
Alright, someone call a necromancer. Who do you know out in Cleveland?
Allie.
That was our necromancer!
Shit.
Yeah, pretty much. That was our one
That
guy.
was it.
God damn it.
The one guy we had in Cleveland is dead.
Wait,
No.
does anyone know...
Does Steven
does
Lee
anyone
know?
know Drew Carey?
Of
Not
him.
well.
Oh. He's in Cleveland, right?
I know of him. Or
What
like
about Drew Barrymore?
Drew Carey is in a live studio audience hosting Whose Line Is It Anyway?
No, it's
That's
The Price
Drew
Is Right.
Carey.
I think he does both.
No, Aisha Tyler does. Whose Line Is It Anyway now?
Oh, did she take over Who's Line? He used to do
he
Who's Line.
used to do it.
Okay. He got that Price is Right money.
I mean,
isn't that filmed in California?
Yeah, I think so.
In front of a live studio audience.
Because I remember, here's a fun, weird childhood trauma story. Buckle up, bitches. So when I was a child, my dad was a truck driver, and he had to drive to California, and my mom made me feel better by lying to me and telling me that he was going to be on The Price is Right. That's why he was driving there, and I was like, oh, well, then that's fine. And then he never was, and then he just came back, and I was like, that was some fuckery.
Somebody lied to my dumb ass.
Yeah, and then it took me until my 30s to realize that my parents were emotionally manipulative. So,
hey,
yeah. Hey, is my dad dead yet?
Whose parents weren't?
That's fair.
Probably...
One time, my parents told me that for some reason I just decided to ask if the lady that bought our old house had paid in gold coins. And it was until I was in my 20s that they told me, no, you had just made that up. We just agreed. Like, we didn't stop you from believing that. I was like, I literally came up with that and you just said,
that's
yeah,
just
sure.
gaslighting.
And I believed you for 20 years.
Here's the thing. Whomst among us are currently parents?
Cat.
No. I'm talking within same species. Do you have progeny that you are currently taking care of? No. Wait, you are? Robbie?
Well,
no, he's not.
There's a restraining order, so I don't see him anymore. But
that's not true. Robbie doesn't fuck.
Okay. So
yeah, there's the thing here. There's two Robs here, and Rob took all of my fucking too because Rob fucks all the time, and so I get absolutely nothing.
Like he's low-key about it, but he absolutely does.
He does.
Yeah.
He doesn't kiss and tell.
He's a gentleman.
And so I get nothing because...
Mostly because he hasn't had the muscle strength to be rough, but yes.
Stop. Stop it.
No, I do actually.
I watched this documentary the other day on medically assisted sex. And that was interesting.
Nice.
That's just porn. It's fetish porn, but it's porn.
Not if it's
fair.
Well, yeah, I guess. Even though you don't see anything, because it's a documentary.
It's called soft porn.
Yeah, you're right.
Jesus Christ.
But no, it's like because like all the like people involved with it, like they're also trained in how to do like, you know, how to like handle their clients who have like cystic fibrosis or MD or something, and like how to like make sure that they're not gonna die and like all this shit.
So you're saying I could just pay somebody to do all this work for me?
Sex work is real work, man.
I've never thought of sex work being that kind of work, but
like
shit.
it's a thing because like one of the guys was like,
yeah.
They just assume that because I'm disabled that means like I don't want to have sex, and he's like, that's not true at all.
Exactly.
And like so like, you know, they're just filling a niche. They're just filling a need that's there, and you know, like there ain't nothing wrong with it.
You're feeling something?
I'm
sorry. I tried.
Wait, so are they people who agree to have sex with the disabled person, or someone who helps the disabled person have sex with their partner?
They are a person who agrees to have sex with the disabled person. They pay them, but like they're also like.
So I was thinking that it was like someone playing Barbies and smacking the two people together.
No. This person is while you know, ostensibly like a sex worker, but they're like a sex worker second and a nurse, or like, you know, a caretaker first. Like they
certified caregiver. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Right? Like it needs to sex work should be legal and it should be protected, and a lot of violence would stop if we just fuck off about it.
So Dana, who will be joining us in a few weeks, is the person who first convinced me that prostitution should be legal, because I was like, I was a young high school kid who didn't understand how the world worked, and she was like, yeah, prostitution should be legal, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? And she was like, well, what are the problems with prostitution? And I was like, well, like disease. And she's like, yeah, if it's legal, they could have health care. And I was like, oh, fuck. Well, what about crime? And she's like, if it was legal, they wouldn't need pimps. And I was like, oh, shit. And it was like, everything that's a problem is a problem because it's illegal.
Yeah, girl.
So anyway,
Yep.
Dana's rad.
Where's Allie?
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Dead.
Okay.
An hour ago, she posted that she was getting a new tattoo.
Oh, is that tonight?
Oh.
yeah, that was today.
Oh.
She said that it should be over at like.
And what did I say immediately after that? I said, I pretty much did a GIF that was like, I doubt it. I got the receipts.
That's I don't remember.
Well, I guess
Okay.
Allie's dead.
You can just die from tattoos?
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
that quick?
My brain immediately goes to an Agatha Christie level
Yeah,
Oh man.
with
Yeah.
that.
my
but
my immediate response was, this means she'll be late.
you literally went to get those receipts. Holy shit.
I did.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
forgot that was this week. For some reason, I guess I thought it was next week.
They all just blend together nowadays.
That's-
Yeah.
What if we just said that Vita Wild Magic surged and Vita is now a plushie of some kind? I don't know.
All right.
The rhythm is a plushie.
Excuse me. Yes, Rhythm is a plushie.
Vita could also be a plushie.
I mean, it'd be like a mobile plushie, but
A scaly plushie. And a fluffy plushie.
Here's the thing: it's not wild magic all the time if we just write it ourselves.
Ugh.
So here's what we'll do:
Listen.
we'll roll on it,
Oh, shit.
And we'll see what
and
happens.
I will see. Yeah,
Roll.
I'll see
To
what the closest answer to
roll
what we're experiencing is.
around the
It's
world.
ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Just let Adam join us or something. Let Adam be rhythm.
That's a,
Adam
Oh
plays
man,
with
that sounds fun. I like that. Somebody in stream chat just plays with him for the night.
well, last time Adam got ganked by an assassin because he's like, I'm gonna run up and hit this guy. Oh wait, there's an assassin right beside me.
Whoopsie doodle.
And he got, but he was playing his character to the T because his character has an intelligence of 8, so it probably.
Mm.
I give
Oh,
him
no.
mad props for playing the character to a T. Like that was good character play. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna kill this guy instead. Because intelligence of 8.
Okay, so the closest thing I rolled to that would make sense narratively is that a pixie appears from the Feywild, grabs Rhythm, and they both disappear.
Damn
Shit.
it.
Alright.
Well, shit.
So we try to find
You
try to
if
find
this is what's happening canonically right now, you'll notice that Red is now extremely upset because the Fae have appeared and disappeared again. Red is visibly upset.
same.
Why? Were you gonna catch it?
Yes.
Why'd you catch
Big
it
Butt
there?
stole Rhythm. Oh no!
Yes. That was
Not
the plan.
again.
But they're
Okay.
sneaky little bastards.
Mm-mm.
Why do you dislike them? Like, what happened? Am I dumb? Did I miss something?
They're
Uh,
Fae.
I'm just putting this out here. But remember that time that some shit happened to
I
me?
mean- Yeah, but also, like, I didn't think he was gonna get revenge for what happened.
well,
I never said this. I never
that's
said this
fair.
was about Barley. That's a bonus, though. I can get revenge for that too.
honestly, pixies are small. I'm surprised and a
So-
little disappointed.
So could we have a quick recap on what we were specifically doing when we last played?
We had just beaten a bunch of guys off the ship. You're like,
Right.
hey.
We got the ship. There's a whole bit of role play around Muangata and the soul arborist situation.
Uh-huh.
And
Did we
Theseus left.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we had just
Some of
left that.
the orc kiddo left with the elf lady that was basically acting like his guardian, and they went with Theseus and separated. And then we have, I forget all those people. You gave me a list. I've already but we have a crew now for the ship.
Were we going to be on the ship or were we going to travel by land? That's the thing I think I don't remember.
That's a good question. I don't know if we had gotten to that point yet to decide. But Cog has the ship going. It's all fixed up now, and there's a bunch of bros.
All right. So, which way did the ferry go?
I don't.
Oh, it just blinked out.
Well,
Son of beach.
Well, what we could do.
let's talk about how fairies are dicks.
That goes without saying.
Mm-hmm. So
Am I hearing a helicopter right now?
Huh?
Am I hearing a helicopter right now?
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Is that Allie? Is Allie approaching?
No, I think it's a sound from somebody's house.
Shit.
I don't think it's my house. Unless you can hear Meshuggah playing in the background.
That could sound like a chop. That could sound like a helicopter at times.
Yeah, it's not an unreasonable assumption. Does this sound like it?
No, because we hear nothing.
No.
Break those bones whose sinews gave them motion. Still nothing.
Really? It doesn't pick that up? Sick. Good microphone.
Oh,
so anyway,
yeah.
Yeah, so Rhythm
Rhythm is in the Fae realm now for some reason, and we need to find her / go do the thing that we were gonna do with the boat / not with the boat.
Right.
Shit.
Farley, roll an intelligence check with advantage, given that you have experience with the Feywild, and now have a Fey patron.
Yeah.
I think I was about to ask, does Barley have potential to ask patron about these?
That's what I was thinking. Oh, good. I pulled up the wrong person.
Good, Patreon.
You said, what was it for?
Intelligence with advantage.
18.
Okay. You're sitting there thinking about what you just saw, fuzzled, and you hear a voice in your head. It goes, "Oh, not to worry about her. She'll probably drop from the sky whenever she, whenever they get bored with her."
That's not great, bro, but okay.
Wait, what? What happened?
So, my homeboy has told me that apparently they're just gonna get bored with her at some point and drop her off. In theory, I don't really know how reliable he is, but I guess because I'm supposed to follow him, I'm gonna go along with he probably isn't fucking with me. So
okay,
maybe she'll be okay. I don't trust the Fae as far as I can throw myself. But
nice.
Which honestly sometimes is pretty far given a drink. But anyway, probably she'll be okay. Maybe. I hope. We'll just I'm
Should
not
we
a praying
stay
man.
here or?
Oh. Well, in theory, anywhere we go, the Fae will be able to find us.
Oh, they will bring Rhythm back to us eventually.
I hope so.
Maybe, possibly.
It'd
Okay.
be real chill of them, but I don't know, to be honest.
That'd be real chill, bro.
It'd be super chill, but no
Okay.
promises, I guess.
So for the purposes of metagaming, since this was an unforeseen event, what I am ruling is that when Rhythm comes back, she will pop up in the sky above you.
Shit.
Pop up?
Well, she'll
defy
poof
defying
into
gravity?
existence.
She'll poof. She'll do a poof.
I want to defy gravity.
And she will roll her percentile dice.
OMGs.
If you guys are still in the ocean.
Omgas.
If you even take the ocean. If she
Are
gets...
we gonna take a bus?
If she... Or you walk on foot. If she rolls a 50 or lower, she will land in the water. If she rolls a 51 or higher, she will take 4d6 fall damage.
Shit.
Oof.
Actually, no, 5d6 fall damage. I'm
Oof.
sorry. I have 5d6s here.
Oh.
Yay!
And she can pretend to be Chris Rock in Dogma.
Oh my god.
She will live for that moment, though.
Yeah.
She will. So are we gonna take a bus?
Vita
What's a
thinks
bus?
let's use ship while we have ship.
You
Wait,
own
are
the
you
ship
saying
now.
sheep or ship?
It sounds the same, however Vita says it. According to everyone Vita has spoken to, Vita in tribe does not have trouble, but the minute Vita leaves tribe, it is a point of contention. Fair.
So ba or boat?
Vita means boat, Barley.
Okay,
Vita means
boat.
boat.
Okay, gotcha. Big boat. Gotcha.
While we are on boat, let us use boat.
Okay, boat. So boat time?
Boat.
Is it
Yeah.
sailing?
It would
let's
be
get back on the boat.
advisable considering time is something that we still
Sailing.
have and need to use wisely.
Sail away, sail
Vita
away.
agrees.
Okay.
I bet you if we just go ahead and walk there, we'd still be there in the same amount of time that we need to.
Here's hoping.
Whatever.
But
Yeah, let's go by boat because
my feet are tired of not walking.
Words are happening, y'all, but I'm not sure about the order.
Just so you're aware, the boat basically doubles walking speed. Having cog gives you an additional bonus to that.
Work.
Because the boat can continue to sail throughout the night, whereas you have to rest and stop walking.
That's cheating.
So while it technically moves around the same pace of a good day's walking, it doubles it by continuing to go throughout the night. And then cog doesn't get delayed, doesn't get slowed down. He autopilots basically perfectly.
He is Jack Sparrow.
I mean, I never see him sleeping in the movies, so
And he does, and he
Guess
does
so.
kind of look skeletal. Like he does look pretty gaunt. So
He slept that one time in the beginning of, was it the last movie?
The fifth
Where-
one.
Yeah, where he was inside.
there's 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
it
inside
sucks.
that.
It's not
Yeah, it's
I've
great.
never seen like
Is it?
1. I just know the memes.
1 through 3 are worth watching. Forget the rest.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but he's right.
the fourth one is extreme garbage, but the fifth one apparently is okay.
No, it is
Yeah.
not. I would say it's the
I
opposite.
mean, that's fair.
I was less angry by the fourth one than the fifth one.
Well,
Oh,
But
I only liked the first two,
Yeah.
to be honest. So.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings.
I
The
like
first
the
one,
first
the
one.
first Lord of the Rings sucked. The Two Towers was awesome, and then they just wasted it all with the Return of the King again.
That's fair. That's fair. I agree with that assessment as well. Anyway, so we were gonna go on this boat, motherfuckers. Anybody wanna start singing some fucking swashbuckling?
What's the
Songs.
city that we were going to go to next?
Oh fuck.
Bring me a
I don't remember.
higher. I only sing yacht rock on boats.
Oh my god. Yacht rock. I hate you. What was that city, Brian? Cough DM, cough cough. That doesn't
Fernva?
isn't here. Cough.
Fernva.
Okay. So Fern Gully is where we're going. Where's my bat friend?
Did you
Where's
see
Bat?
Did you see the announcement for today's stream?
No.
It's literally Fernva Gully.
God damn it!
It beats you to the joke.
Motherfucker.
You're so proud of yourself, too.
There.
I'm honestly, I wrote a note to myself that when I asked you guys to name the miasma, I thought you would either call it my asthma, as in I can't breathe, or me asthma. I'm very proud of you for not taking the low-hanging fruit there.
You know, I'm sure someone thought it. Other than you. Just didn't say
I
it.
was thinking about naming it my ass, bruh. Just changing 2 letters.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I have
You're
no
very
comment.
loopy today.
All right. So you're taking the ship.
Yes.
You've got Cog. You also have a crew of Zipio Semikitsli Taloa,
Jesus.
Avidus
Flexing
Clodanius.
now.
Right.
I've had to practice it. Euphemia Tenpenny,
Mm-hmm.
Eager Legallo, and Payment Temerity.
Payment to marry me.
So
I don't know
everyone
why I
knows.
didn't see that coming, but I didn't see it coming.
Good job, Rob. Good job.
He wasn't fronting.
It's like the Arrested Development meme. I don't know what I expected.
This is now a dating game.
You guys have a small crew. You're headed towards Fernva. Robbie, is the map of Perea up? You may want to put up Perea East
Okay,
at this
I have
point because you guys are.
Perea West up. I can switch it to East.
Yeah, you're leaving Polkara and heading east. So, and for the sake of everybody else to see the map in full resolution, I will send it to the chat as well.
Thank you. Okay.
To the Skype chat specifically.
Cool.
Also, can we talk about what a fucking masterpiece Bleed is from Meshuggah?
It's just Hertas. Over and over again.
So I just heard back from Allie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not dead. Thank God.
Good.
Still getting tattooed. She posted it in the chat.
Yeah.
I called it.
Almost done.
I want
Had a
the
feeling.
respect on my name. If that, I think that's what the kids say.
Put down
The kids say factor cap.
Oh.
Factor crap? What?
Cap, as in lie. Okay, you guys
Well,
have a map
actually,
Map.
the factor cap of the supply and demand curve is actually not.
Is this what you wanted, Robbie? You make me drink.
I mean, the
Yeah.
sooner you're out of
Oh.
my life, the sadder I can make Sarah.
That's fair.
Oh my.
Wait, I don't have feelings. Fuck you.
Yes, you do.
You
No,
have
I
feelings.
don't.
What is this
asshole.
emotion on your face, Sarah?
I don't know what you mean.
I don't. Well,
I don't trust
did I just get like mom stared at?
No, not you. I was staring at Sarah.
Oh.
Like,
Haha! I'm the
Unbelieving.
good child. Suck it.
in a
That is-
crazy twist of fate.
So,
Oh no.
Robbie wanting me to die to hurt Sarah is good child?
Yes.
Okay.
You wouldn't stay dead, Brian.
That's why we have Allie, the necromancer, apparently.
Exactly.
I swear to God, if I die and some motherfucker has the audacity to bring me back into this hellhole of a life, I will murder them myself and then kill myself again.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay,
I will
get out of
I will
here.
take an EMT out with me.
Oh my god. Well, you know it'd be me.
Like, no, bitch, there's bills here, and then just choke them. Okay, so just as a fun explanation of what you guys are going to be doing.
Cool.
Okay, you okay there? All of my segues are just okay. So go back through.
It's just, all of your segues are just cheese. Okay, so, just okay, so. Yeah, all of your segues are just cheese.
What is that?
Jesus Christ!
Sarah's dying.
Rob's gonna have to go get on his air machine after that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He jokes, but I might have.
Talking about commitment to the bit, right there.
Right?
Yeah.
1 foot in the grave just for a bit. Jesus Christ.
That would be the way one of us goes. Let's be real.
There's always a bit.
Swear.
There's always a bit, and there's always commitment.
Why isn't there a lot? Why is it always just a bit? It's never a lot. It's only a bit.
Oh.
Oh, don't do it again, Rob. You can't take twice. Don't
Okay,
do
Rob, let me help you out here.
Do a Dark Souls death sound.
I could just go and let y'all finish this. Like,
This is now an ASMR stream.
So you guys leave Polkara. You head east. You pass the Sorgel Bay to your north. You go around the peninsula, passing Pithgard. You go past Dire Drift. You guys actually are close enough to Dire Drift that you see this like rad-ass castle hanging off of the cliff. It's a city that is very well tended to, has gardens, but there's this like brooding castle sort of on the edge that looks very old but well taken care of.
What is dead may never die?
Not that kind of castle. It's a mainland castle, just it's on the edge.
Gotcha.
Actually, if anyone is on deck looking at this as they go by, roll a perception check if you'd like to.
okay.
Done.
I will attempt to proceed.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah, 20. I got
Hang on.
23.
Total of
Hang on. Yeah, let me get that total. That's 25.
okay. Red was 23.
Mm-hmm.
Gaius.
5.
Okay. Sarah, you're muted.
$11.
Okay. So Red and Vita, as you are looking, you guys are still like a mile or so off. I mean, there's a pretty good distance between you guys. You could swear that you see something dropping out of the bottom of this castle into the ocean.
Something as in a humanoid-sized body, or
Probably, yeah. With a 25, yeah, probably.
Okay.
Oh, so that the other
Red,
place.
did Vito saw something fall from castle? It looked like body.
I'm gonna go with none of our business.
Or no.
Mm,
I mean, look, I've dropped a fair amount of bodies from high places.
we have killed so many people. This is true.
Yeah. I mean, unless we're gonna loot the body, hey.
Gotta.
Hey,
I'm
Eh.
don't kill anybody who didn't deserve it.
What?
And
Oh,
it's so far out of the way. Also, that's yes.
of course, yeah. And they totally deserve. Nobody. Yeah.
Aw.
Cough, cough.
Wait,
What?
don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Oh, good. Keep that same energy. Anyway, we were going somewhere, right?
Red, do you remember why this body might be dropping?
Let the bodies.
I'm basically asking if Robbie remembers.
Yeah, it had to do with that one lady you were creating, that one
Yeah, the Dread
yeah,
Warden.
the Dread Warden vampire lady thing. It was all the criminals, and she.
So if you want to tell the group what you know about this as someone who's from this area, you can.
Cool. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's none of our business because I don't remember her name, but I would assume that I would remember her name because she's very well known.
Hang on. I don't remember all of her name.
It's too many names to know. Now you fudged the bucket.
I created 40 of them today just for this session.
We will talk to 2 of them.
Well, I know.
Inevitably. Word. I have that.
Inevitably.
Indubitably.
Inevitably.
Lenora Dyer.
Yeah, that's Lenora Dyer.
fun.
She's a Dread Warden.
Yes.
Those are all just criminals that she basically feeds on and then dumps them when she's done with them. So we're not really losing anything from it. It's kind of just an agreement that like keeps her from, feeding on decent people. It's one of those like, is it cruel and unusual? Is it cruel and unusual punishment? Probably. Are we probably gonna look the other way because, is it sacrificing for the greater good? Possibly. Is it something that we want to concern ourselves with right now? We could, but like there are bigger things at play. So I think that we should just
one mission at a time.
We'll just
Right. But like for-profit prisons.
Not for
There's no profit.
She's profiting.
The profit is
by living.
Well, the profit is that she doesn't kill random villagers and whole villages and just eating the shit out of anyone that she wants and leaving them for dead.
So Red might be able to also convey the lore here in that Lenora was here before Perea existed.
Okay.
Perea was basically just like uncharted territories. It was the Wild West, except it's the East. Where sometimes people just put out their homesteads and built immaculate coastal castles and things in the mountains and that kind of stuff. Lenora was part of a noble human family who decided to stake out a claim here and happened to be caught in the crosshairs during the Perean War. During the Perean War, they were losing the Confederacy that now exists was losing to the Allied forces of Hals, Cannell, and Cosna. And they said, we will work with the vampires if they will help us turn the tides of the battle. Well, the vampires saw Lenora, who was a human, and said, fuck it, human, probably not one of ours, and went to kill her. She was able to draw the blood of the vampire who attacked her before she died, which turned her into an independent vampire lord, basically. when she came to, she was furious with them, and they were like, "Shit, yeah, no, you were supposed to be left alone. You already lived here. You were sympathetic to our cause. So how about you just get to run your own city, and like we'll give you people to feed off of. Just please don't eat us." And she was like, "I don't want to eat people." And they were like, "Well, what if they're like killers and rapists?" And she's like, "Well, I do feel like shit if I don't eat people, so fine." So she's got a nice little dungeon where she tortures the worst people of Perea, and then when they can't take it anymore, she drops them into the ocean.
Oh shit, I've done a 180 on this character.
Like I said, is it cruel and unusual? Probably. Is that something we'll discuss another day? Yeah, we'll just let her do her thing.
Is it somewhere I wish, like, Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy are?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
She is called the Dread Warden because she's what keeps the worst of Perea in line. Because Perea is a nation of bestial creatures. There are bugbears and hobgoblins and orcs that love war and murder and rape, but they know getting fucking like constantly drained every day by a vampire for possibly years on end is a way worse fate. So they just fucking don't.
Nobody wants to be a Lunchable.
She's the thin red line.
God damn it. You better call it.
Amazing.
You better call out of work.
That was amazing.
You better call out of work tomorrow. I'm gonna suck the soul out of you.
Alright, yeah.
But the cool thing about Lenora is that while she's got like a sort of broody castle because it has to be dark and all that kind of stuff, she really cares about her people. There are gardens everywhere. Her town is beautiful. Good gainful employment for her people. Like, she's a humanitarian. She just doesn't fucking play any games.
What are the apartments like in that area? What's the housing?
So she's a fascist.
Relatively limited, but you could talk to her.
Work.
She also takes in stray vampires who are struggling with their situation, who don't want to be. But there have been people who have asked her to make them vampires, and she just kills them because her response is, anybody who wants this doesn't deserve it.
This is basically Brian as a vampire. And a woman.
No. She's 9 foot tall.
No.
White dress.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. No, she's actually relatively short. It's one of those things where when you hear the Dread Warden, you have that like domineering presence, and then you see her like, oh, that's not so bad, and then you see her in action, you're like, oh wait, it is. It's worse.
The ideal.
Much worse than I thought.
All of a sudden, like some like Mila Kunis just pops out, like tiny, like 5'1", like nothing on their, just like skin and bones. Like, hey, I'm gonna kill you.
She'll just wreck your shit entirely.
She's the reason there are no other vampires left in Perea. If that tells you about her.
Metal.
Yeah. Aside from the ones that she takes in, obviously, because if they're trying to repent and deal with their curse, then she's sympathetic. But otherwise, she kills them. All right.
Yeah.
So that's part of the tour. You guys turn north and go past Sofer, which is a large, basically a college town. There's a Bardic University on the coast, on the northern side of the Dire Bay.
Love you, Chris.
There is
other Chris, not Christine, but I love Christine too.
Yeah.
Wait, Chris.
Sofer.
Oh yeah.
You forgot already?
Yeah, I was looking past that. You guys probably wouldn't go too close to Blix or Lixander because it's a lot of extra sailing. So you find the mouth of the river that leads into Fernva. Cog, being an excellent captain, has no problem turning in and going upstream, and you guys dock in Fernva.
Dock.
As you approach, you notice that this is eclectic is an understatement. This is a town of a lot of different cultures with a lot of different kinds of architecture, color schemes, interests. diets, all kinds of stuff, all coming together to live in this sort of hub of a nation or of a nation state. Um, there are literally any race that you're interested in uh, getting to know or see here. They live here in some large part. Um, there are centaurs on the outside of town needing more space to run. Bugbears and orcs and all the intimidating folks are kind of just minding their own business, walking along the docks as you guys go by. You see like goblin shanty towns right next to like really immaculate Romanesque Leonin village type things. Um, it is hard to take in everything about this town, but you guys know that it is an accomplishment. Let's put it that way. It's proof that the Parian experiment, if we're going to use American history as an example, the Parian experiment is going well.
Cool.
On the surface.
Seemingly so.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was just taking the American experiment
like
for yes. I was...
Anyway, so
Now what?
crap. What are we doing? Where we
Well,
gonna go?
Oh, let's go. We
Do our old mainstay and
need to.
go find a tavern.
Well,
Yeah.
we can do that, but we need to go talk to Eru, and I need to go see my old buddy. My old buddy. Fuck. Hang on.
Steam.
No, not that. I don't know about that yet. I need to go see my old buddy Bratzva.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't jump ahead of me, Brian.
This isn't leapfrog, bro.
Okay.
So,
are you going to Rotzpa's fletching young man?
I mean, yeah, if we want to go there first, I can pick up a few things before we hit the tavern.
How do you spell that?
Brotsva. Fletching, as in Fletcher.
Oh,
Young
I'm
man.
good.
Okay.
Thank you.
As
I
in
just wanted to get brought.
Fletching, as in, on the backs of arrows.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Where did Kuroku come from? I don't know.
Well, there are grung in this city, so.
Uh-oh. So do we want to head there and then head to the tavern, or do we want to head up and see old Eru Ironmane, see if we get an audience with him? He's a pretty tough guy to get an audience with sometimes, but we have some credentials that might let us in.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of up to you since you know this area better than we do, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to take
You're gonna have to take.
that's fine. I just don't want to be a dictator about it.
I mean,
You guys discuss that. I'll
want
be right
you
back.
to. Oh,
We're
I
gonna
want
discuss
you to.
that you're a leader, and we're gonna say, "Hey, you're the leader."
Hey, Robbie, hold the leader stick for a minute. You just take this. I mean, Red, take this leader stick for a minute, Red. See the stick? Yeah, this is the leader stick. It's your stick
You
now.
children
Where
and your sharing in your leader sticks. A real leader takes that shit. He doesn't share it.
Damn. Okay.
I'm joking.
So you're taking.
I'm
this,
joking.
Right?
I'm just letting my inner boomer out.
That's fair.
Hashtag show me the lie.
You children,
Oh.
you kids and your participation trophies. But you're the ones that gave us participation trophies.
Yeah, we were kids, and they blamed us for being kids.
Right?
Weird time.
Yeah.
So what's the consensus?
Boomers suck.
So Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Also, Red has the leader stick now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He took it.
Rob,
He
did
took
you
it
hit third
himself.
gear?
Nope.
Second gear?
Robbie has a what stick?
Leader stick.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear me with all the farting.
It wasn't
flatulence.
farting. It's just my chair needs some grease. I don't.
You need to grease your ass, dude.
No, I'm pretty sure it's already greased now.
He's got to lube up that air.
Oh my god.
All right, well,
All right.
we're heading to
How long did you
Fletching.
get
We're
out?
heading to Bratzva's.
Brotsva's fletching young man.
I just love that name.
It
Fantastic.
is great.
You guys should see some of the other shits in this place.
It's a very eclectic place.
Love it.
You guys go in, and you hear. Hang on. Yeah, so you hear a voice from behind the counter go, "Oh, look who
God
it is!
damn it.
It's this guy.
What's up, Bratzva? How you doing, man?
How's it going? Where did you get that bow?"
Oh, I got it somewhere near Beacon. You know, those guys got everything.
Can I take a look?
Are you gonna give it back this time?
Okay, listen. Maybe. What's it do?
It's magical. Yeah, it shoots pretty well, but that's more the user than the instrument. But
Well, you know, don't get too cocky there, kid. All right. What can I do for you today?
I need to see what you got in stock, because I know you make better bows than this. I got it in Beacon, but they just don't. They don't. I need the right arrows for it, and see what you got for it. You know, you got good craftsmen, but making an arrow is a. You know, the feathered.
I don't have a lot of bows in stock right now that are. I mean, I've got crossbows and I've got just like a regular longbow, but arrows.
Yeah, man.
Might be able to help you out.
Now, are any of these very personal arrows? I know you used to make some self-sacrificing arrows there that were pretty banging.
Well, here's what.
Hey, everyone! Just so you're aware, Bratzva is an owl folk.
Yeah, Dad.
So they have
Who?
Bratzva has feathers.
Who?
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So stepping out of this, I'm just going to tell you what I've got here. One unbreakable arrow. 2 walloping ammunition. 7 + 2 arrows. 7 + 1 arrows, and 3 + 3. I'm sorry, 1 + 3 arrow.
Tell me more about that unbreakable arrow.
So here's the thing. It's made out of this like black material that like even if you like stick it in your pocket, sit on it, it won't break. It's this real flexible material, unbreakable.
That sounds like
What's
something my uncle
what's the
would say.
warranty on that?
Well, you know, bring it in broken, and if I can make sure that you didn't just like take a hacksaw to it, I'll get you another one.
Fair. What about those walloping ammunitions?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm still tinkering with those and figuring out what it is exactly they do. I think it adds force damage, but I need to double check.
That'd be sweet.
Walloping ammunition for D&D. Yeah, it's must make a DC 10 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh, nice. How much for the unbreakable and the wallopings?
Okay. So normally, the unbreakable would be about 32 gold. The walloping would be 40. For you, let's just do, what do you say, 70?
For both the Wallopings and the Unbreakable.
Yeah.
I could probably do what. Let me ask you what, because I know you're I know you're pricey, but you're worth it. What's the +3 on? How many thousands we running on that one?
Oh, you're looking at about 3180.
3180, yeah. Yeah, you know, it's worth it, but you know,
they're hard to make. That's the issue. If I could pump those things out, the price would go down, but I can't. That's why I've got so many +1s. I can hardly ever get them up there where I need them to be.
How much you getting for them +1s? Now.
About 65 apiece.
Oh man, inflation's a bitch.
And it's demand, you know.
Well, I mean, you got so many of them. Demand's not that high. You'd be out of them.
Oh no, I had more.
This is not an economics class, everyone. Yeah,
people are paying for them. It's wild.
I'll take the Unbreakable, the 2 Wallopings, and give me 2 of the +1s. Add that up to whatever that is.
So, and I tell you what, for the 2 +1s, call it an even 100. I'll eat the 20 gold. That's
so that's
fine.
What, 170?
Yeah, total 170.
All right, sweet.
Careful eating gold.
I don't know how. Are those ones that we can actually add in D&D Beyond, or do we have to make those up?
You should be able to.
All right.
Check manage equipment, Unbreakable, Walloping, and +1 ammunition.
Gotcha. Unbreakable arrow. Add. Walloping. Oh, fuck you. Sorry.
Who are your friends here?
Oh, these are
Yo, mama.
Well,
Nobody.
I'll let you deal with that however you want to, Bratzva. You heard the man.
Here's the thing. Words hurt.
Oh, I didn't actually say that though. It's a bit.
No, I heard you.
It was a bit. It was a bit. It wasn't a real thing.
Okay, so
Meta game. Meta.
No.
Meta.
No, I heard you. And just want you to know that words hurt. I know. Look. You're a human. I know where you're from. You guys get to just kind of trample all over everybody, but we're kind of different here. So like maybe do more listening than speaking during your stay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you, man. It's all good. But seriously, some people will stab you. Be careful.
Oh my God. I appreciate this.
You feel like a feathery tap on your shoulder, and he's like, seriously, do be careful. All right, Red, here's that stuff. I appreciate the gold. Do you guys need anything from me?
Vita has much to learn from new friend. Vita is very impressed with the social engineering that's going on right now.
Lizard, bird, very close relations.
That's racist?
Slightly
No,
not though. Yeah,
it's not. They literally are related. Chickens are dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs aren't lizards, though.
Vita looks over
They
at
are
Crossbud and says,
lizards.
he was in Feywild for 12 years. He's still getting...
Oh, okay.
He's still learning social graces
Fair.
again.
Okay, that
I
makes a
never
lot of
had them woman or non-woman
Person.
being
Vita
lizard
accepts
folk.
this. Vita accepts this.
Well, look, Bratzva, let me get these guys out of your hair so you can make me some more arrows, because I'll probably need them again, because I'm always finding some way to use them bitches, so.
Yeah, I'll keep working. Is there anything in particular you want me to tinker with? Anything you're having trouble with lately?
Probably his ass.
I'm gonna let you handle that.
Listen, I feel like we learned nothing from our last conversation. I look forward to seeing you carted off with a stab wound.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry, Brotsman. I'm sorry about him. He's not used to being.
I'm just giving him
Yeah.
shit, but he may get stabbed. You probably
Yeah,
do want to keep an
he's
eye on
not. He's not used to being in the minority, so like it's really weird
That's fair.
for him right now.
It's
So
a-
he's kind of acting.
yeah.
He's kind of acting out a little bit.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We've been on a ship for a while, and
And
my legs are all wobbly, and everything just feels weird. So I'm just
Have
sort of
two
lashing out. I don't mean anything that I'm saying.
That's okay.
I need to watch out though, because I do not want to get stabbed.
No, that's fine. Hide your behavior behind your personal struggles. That's fine.
oh shit!
Wow. If you get stabbed, guys, I'll take it.
Oof.
That's not how that works.
What?
Normally,
Did
if you
you
stab
just give
one
me
person,
Hey,
yes,
Did someone just give me shit? Would you like to repeat that to
yeah,
my
no,
ear?
I said yes. Hey, how's it going? He's going to squat down real close to your ear. And he's gonna go.
You dick.
He's gonna go. So
offended.
typically, I mean, you can jump out in front of the blade, but if it's like a shanking thing, he's just gonna get stabbed. So
Look, I understand, but you underestimate my speed.
sure, I mean, maybe I do. That's
Also, I have a death wish bigger than you are.
well.
Get out of my face.
You should go talk like this to one of the bugbears in town then.
Good.
hey,
I
hey,
will.
tell him that.
Brotsman, man.
Thank
Have
you.
Bro-
to calm Barley Head so little lately. He will have to do it so much more.
Brotsman, hey man.
Preemptively
Yeah, hey.
getting his palms, Barley. Just holding him above.
Damn it.
It's been a number of years since I've been back in the old big town. What's the best
Yeah,
place?
what have you been doing?
You know, that whole cliche saving the world thing. I'm really not proud of
Sure.
it, but you know.
Like, so you still doing the monster hunting game, or?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I was doing Monster Rancher for a little while, but I switched back over to Monster Hunter. You know.
Yeah.
But
Monster Rancher is really not all that great.
The lumber
Kinda fun.
alone of trying to keep monsters on your ranch, they tear through everything.
they do.
I mean,
That's why I went back to hunting. The
I-
money's just the money's easier, but what's the best
So
place
much,
to get a
yeah.
drink around here for these guys?
like poking.
Is there a place where they're
Oh,
not gonna
let's
get
see.
stabbed?
Probably
I-
not with this
I-
group. It does not seem like
Yeah,
there is.
Hell
just give me the
yeah.
most.
Ugh.
Give me the least dive bar-y one because I can't afford either of these guys getting stabbed.
Come on, just a little bit.
Barley's wriggling
That's a
like an
tree.
upset cat trying
This
to
one
get
gets stabbed as a
I
tree.
would live. It's fine. Just one or a couple dozen.
No.
Oh, let's see. Well, okay. I know you said not dive bar, but the nearest place, you'll get stabbed, but they're weak, so it won't hurt that much. You could always. Do you remember the Goblin Mine?
Yeah.
So this is a, for the sake of people who don't already know this, it's like a shanty, like half thrown together plywood tavern type thing. It's run by just a patient, really nice old furbolg, because no one ever wants goblins in their tavern most of the time. They get a little too rowdy. So he's like, yeah, y'all can just come here and drink, but anyone's welcome. But it's mostly goblins.
Hell yeah. My size.
Well, here's the thing. We probably
You go-
can hang out there because I mean if they get in any trouble, it's just goblins. So
Right. Or you could go a little further, get to the cross staves. That's an option.
I don't think I frequented that one.
It's one of those like, oh, you've got it in every town kind of places. It's, it's wood, there's mugs.
Fucking
it's
Applebee's.
It's just pretty much, yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, Nick? Nick's here. I didn't even realize that Nick was here. What's up, Nick?
What's up, Nick?
Hello.
Been here for a while, actually.
I've been
shit.
here the whole time.
Cough, cough, cough.
But yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's an Applebee's. I don't feel like Applebee's tonight.
No one watches Dimension 20. God damn it.
Do you remember the Emerald Mug, the Heroes Tavern thing?
It's been a
They
long
put
time.
another door on the other side of town, so you can get there either way now. It's closer.
Well, that's awful nice of them. That must have cost a fortune.
No, I didn't ask them that. I appreciate the convenience.
Yeah, no, definitely. How far is that new door from your place?
Well, it's a little further than the Goblin Mine, but not by much. There's also, this one's new. They opened up a tavern of perpetual song. It's look, it's worth experiencing. It gets old extremely quick.
Is it just a bunch
They're
of sirens?
constantly singing. No, they're just always singing about how many bottles of beer on the wall there are.
Oh.
Community music theater.
I just got off the boat, man. I don't want to go back on the boat.
I mean, maybe before you leave or just come. It's worth seeing because the song never ends. But that's the fun and the problem.
Yeah, we might stick our head in there later, but probably hit up. What is it?
Yeah.
Does it go on and on, my friend?
Yeah, it does.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was.
Oh, and on the outskirts of town, there's the lewd pirate.
Hold on, what?
Since you've left town, they leaned a little bit more into lewd than pirate, but that's up to you.
I have a feeling of an old friend of ours might be there, so we might steer clear of that.
Ooh.
Oh.
What was the emerald one?
The emerald mug.
Yeah, we'll probably just.
You know.
Yeah, give me directions to that door from your place.
Okay. While you do that, he also lets you know that there's a new place called the Flying Squirrel.
Well, what is that?
Well, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. It's the whole thing is squirrels. It's chaos, but it's fun. The Indigo Tankard. That one's the old dwarven one.
Not gonna lie, that sounds like a gay bar. Like a lesbian bar specifically.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we might be able to hit that up. It'd be more barley size.
Yeah. Tavros Village has the cold candles.
Kind of been hanging out with Tavroses a lot lately.
Yeah. Wait, you met a real Tavros?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they didn't leave Voskia anymore. Okay.
No, yeah, they still have their versions of Rumspringas every once in a while.
Okay. All right. I guess that makes sense. Oh, the religious ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got to go out and
right.
Bring something back that's worthwhile. I mean, I get it, but like.
It's just. I don't know. It's just this thing where like the religion like is feeding on the youth. It's fine. It's whatever they need. That's good. Whatever makes them feel satisfied. Let's just go with that.
I mean, as long as it's not hurting anybody else.
Fair. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So Emerald Mug, is that where you're headed?
You guys want to go to the Emerald Mug, or you want to go to the Indigo Tankard? That's up to you guys.
I want to go to the Emerald Mug.
I mean, that's fine.
Vita, are we on board with this?
Vita is fine with this. Vita has no frame of reference, so
Fair. Let's hit up the Emerald Mug.
yay! New town! Still holding Barley by the top of their head.
You'll have to forgive my friends. They the lizard folk is very tall, but still very young.
That's fair. No, they're gonna fit in fine here. The whole group. Your human may get stabbed, but probably not lethally. So like, it's a story.
Let's get this straight.
It is a story, man.
He's not our human. He's his own human.
He's our dad, though.
He is our dad, though. He also holds all of... Never mind. You don't
Humans
need to know that.
humans make lizard folk now?
What?
Is
They
more
take
on the
everything from us.
Here's the thing. Vita technically does not have dad. Vita has parents. Vita comes from a tribe where gender is obsolete. So Vita is actually very excited to adopt their own dad.
It's very progressive.
Well, I mean, I'm supposed to adopt you guys, but whatever.
No, Vita has adopted you.
Oh,
Yeah, you've been
okay.
chosen.
I didn't
Also,
choose.
I'm an orphan, so you're kind of my dad too.
Yeah, there's this whole
Fair.
weird family dynamic thing going on. I'm just trying to make sure they don't die.
We're siblings and
He's doing
parents.
excellent job, by the way.
He is raising his children right.
Brotspa's gonna lean over close to Red and be like, "The lizard folk we know don't do that, right?"
Yeah, no, not the ones.
What?
This one hasn't fully assimilated yet. Still very young.
No. I mean, like they reproduce like with the
Oh yeah,
with the lewd pirate, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more so a it's a metaphorical thing more so than a physical thing.
Actually, no. Actually, no.
It's very literal, actually.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the
No,
whole Gaius being a.
Oh no. So he's asking basically,
Eggs.
yeah,
Rice
the lizard.
today, at least.
So, for example, which, by the way, I assigned those cities that didn't have an assignment before. Alexander is a lizard folk port. And so there are lizard folk in the area, not a ton in the area, but they're aware of lizard folk who reproduce normally. Vita's tribe is unique
Okay.
in that they reproduce asexually. And so he's kind of like, that's the, that.
Oh, right.
not
Well,
how
yeah.
Ours do
Well,
it, right?
They
no,
use
it's
eggs.
Vita's not from Alexander or any of those other lizard folks. From a very different branch.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it does take out a lot of the complication. All right, yeah, fair enough.
Sorry, my bad. I got confused on all the lore, so I was.
It's fine. Yeah.
Eggs.
But yeah, we're gonna hit up the Emerald Mug. So.
Okay.
Now, Barley.
I'll catch you later.
Is holding.
Oh yeah. Was there anything specific you needed me to work on before you guys leave?
Man, just keep making cool ass shit, and
Thanks.
I'll buy that shit.
Hey, don't take so long to come back. You know.
Well, I mean, depends on where the jobs take me.
I hear you. Well, send people my way. You look around, the place is sort of like in disrepair. He's like,
Sorry,
yeah, we need the money.
Yeah, I know it's been a bit since I've been in Perea, so I haven't been. You could spread the word and
keeping us in business.
You can spread the word in the south and in Beacon, but not many people can still come out this way even when you're spreading it. So I'm back in town for a little bit though.
Yeah, well, and the fucking humans, man, like they come in and they don't want to spend money on quality. It's anyway.
Because it's not human made. It's they got this whole.
I'm not an arrow person, so like
they got this whole like
stuff doesn't really.
They got this whole like make humans great again thing going on.
It's the worst.
What? Not this guy. You guys don't know me.
You don't know me.
I'm gonna turn to Gaius and go. You're not really
what I've
buying
been
anything
through."
though, are you, buddy?
Oh.
Yeah, do you see any like bows on me?
He's got crossbows too, man.
Yeah, we have crossbows. We have needles for blowguns. We have slings. Like, have you looked even? Or you just assume that nothing here is good enough?
What can I get for 18 gold?
For 18 gold?
Yeah.
You can get some javelins.
That's...
Okay, what kind of crossbow you got?
I got
Now,
hand crossbows.
Hang on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy crossbows. What? Yeah.
I am too short.
You just mentioned javelins to a halfling. Now, Brotspa, I know that you make really, really good shit. But, and you would not recommend a javelin to a halfling unless you were confident that they could handle this. So I'm really, really interested in seeing how these javelins work with this halfling.
Well, no, I just saw off the end.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Sounds.
That's why they that's why you make the stuff and I just use it. You got the
Well, no, so that's the thing is, so it's one of our cheaper items. They're easy to make. You can do them mass. The goblins love them right now.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And they're about the same height, so.
Hey,
You are.
that's racist.
It's not. It's objectively
It totally
true.
is.
If there were a classification for humanoid sizes, you'd both be small.
Look.
If.
Hey, fuck you and your feathered butt. Bird brain.
That one's going to get along great with the hobgoblins.
Hate you. I'm gonna pluck your feathers and call you a chicken.
So,
Goodbye.
guys, you want that heavy crossbow?
Yeah, I'm more of a hand crossbow guy.
He's got.
96 gold.
I already have a hand crossbow.
But you don't have one
So.
of Brotsva's crossbows.
Look, normally I would make the sell because you're a human and fuck it, it's money. But it's just a regular. It's just a cross. It's nothing special right now. I could try to improve it, but right now it's one of the ones I keep in stock.
Yeah, I get you. Mine's this old busted one. So like
This one's not even busted.
it's old busted, but it's like mine, you know?
Oh, faithful.
Yeah.
Alright, Brotsva, well, we're gonna head out of here. I'll make sure that I get some of these humans to buy something. I'll send, I'll probably send some of the Arakocra your way.
Tell your Tavros friend to send some of his noble people down our way. They got tons of money.
Yeah, but you know how those Tavroses are. I'll do my
Little bullish.
yeah, you could say that again. Rob's slowly getting less and less of that because he just can't.
I mean, the oxygen wasn't a lie.
No.
I'm dying.
Please don't do that.
All right, let's head.
Wow.
Let's head to the Emerald Mug. Let's.
All right.
We're heading out.
And so you guys may. It's not like that. There's great signs, but Red may volunteer. All of the districts here are named after places or historical figures important to Korean history. The Tavroses were very important in the Korean War. That's part of the reason why they're nobility in Voskian now. But you guys are going through all these places, and they're like weird statues. There's centaurs. There's goblins. There's all kinds of markers of important things and people and places throughout all of Korea. This city is built to honor the nation as a whole, kind of thing.
We built this city.
Yes. All right, so Red, roll a survival check for me.
Hell yeah!
That's where wayfinding is.
I get advantage on that too. Well, even with that, it's still a 16.
It's good enough. You guys are looking around for a while, trying to find the other door to the Emerald Mug, and it takes you a little longer. That Red's no, I know where it's at, but Red's I'm pretty sure you said over here. And then eventually, you guys realize it's the giant green door that's got a sign that says the Emerald Mug on it, and he's like, "Fuck, that seemed too obvious." Okay, yeah, let's just try that. You go in. It's just it's a really standard kind of tavern. Whereas the other one was the Applebee's, this is kind of the Chili's. It's nicer, but it's not by a lot. However, there is a big Leonin dude with braided silver mane, and just pouches and stuff hanging off of him. He's got on a chef's hat kind of thing, and he's standing over a fire behind the bar, cooking food and also serving drinks when he doesn't need to be cooking, kind of thing. He's running this whole operation.
Nice.
He looks at you guys and goes, "Yeah, just find a seat wherever."
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was checking something. Yep. So, we'll find a seat, I guess.
What sorts of food happens here?
It's gonna be very different.
That
It's
guy
gonna
huevos rancheros.
it's gonna be very different food to what you're used to in anywhere else we've been, and probably in Cosna as well. I don't know. I've never been there. Not many people have, but you're gonna see a whole bunch of things here that you've never seen before.
Vita cannot wait.
It's very sinister, but Vita's just extremely excited about new food.
The Leonin sort of finishes what he's doing, starts cleaning up the area, puts the towel over his shoulder, comes up, and he goes, "How's it going? I'm Brios. What would you like?"
Can you give us a, I mean, this is mainly for Vita, I guess, but can you give us a menu? Or
So here's the thing. Here, you just tell me what you like and I make it. I'm sorry. Are you new to Fernva?
yes,
Yes.
they're very new.
Vita
Fair
is
enough.
new to most everything.
Fair enough. So my name's Brios Moonclaw. I am the best chef in Fernva. I can make anything, and it's not a boast. It's just what I do. That's how I make my money.
Roasted purple grubs.
Yeah, I can make that happen.
Great. Vita would like that.
Okay.
We had a bunch of talk about eggs earlier, and now I really want some huevos rancheros. You know how to make that?
Yeah. What about the other two? What do you guys want?
Give me all the
I want alcohol.
Yeah, we've got that. So is that? Do you want food or are you an alcoholic?
Listen, I don't need your judgment. I just need alcohol.
Okay, so an alcoholic. All right. So
Listen.
what about you?
Just give me all the leafy greens you got.
Gotcha.
Hang on.
them?
I think what you heard was give me a lot of leafy greens. What I said
Yeah, no.
was give me
No, I
all
heard you.
the leafy greens.
I've heard
the leafy greens.
I've heard this bit 3 times a day every day since that theater production came out. So no, I heard you. So surprised it didn't happen with the Huevos Rancheros, but that's fine. Do you want them steamed? Do you want any seasoning on it, or do you just want to eat that shit raw?
Give it to me raw.
Okay, you got it.
Phrasing.
This whole entire thing is double entendres anytime that we can. Sorry, everyone.
So he goes back behind his counter. He starts like talking to the counter for a minute, and then pulls out purple grubs, and you're like, "Where?" Like he just fucking had those. Starts pulling out eggs, and he's going through this whole process, and he makes you guys everything that you've asked for. He brings down the plates and the tankard for barley, and he goes, let's go ahead and give those a try. Let me know if that works out for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you taking a drink?
Maybe.
Okay. It is the best beer you've ever had. Like, it's everything you'd hoped a beer could be.
Man, if I were a nicer person, I would tell you how great this is. But I'm not! So it's adequate. Thank you.
Yeah. No, you're a fiery little shit. What do you guys think?
Vita's pulling off these roasted purple grubs like shrimp on a kebab and just nomming down, having a great time. Like, their mouth is too full to speak politely, but like
He gets it. He's like this.
okay, cool.
Can I
Sign of
It's
approval.
good.
can I roll? You can tell me what this would be to roll, but I kind of just want to know You know, because you said like he just like pulled, just like had this shit come from somewhere and like it was just all there. And I just want to see if I can. I don't know what you want me to roll to figure that out, but see if I can kind of get a glimpse of what the hell's going on with that.
Roll Arcana.
Okay.
Ooh.
Magic.
23.
Magic back of house.
You said 20.
3.
Okay. It's not enough to know exactly what it is, but you know that he's using something similar to the handy haversack, where it literally just gives you what you want, but somehow it always has more than what he put in it. That part you haven't figured out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lean in to damn it, I already forgot his name because I'm a piece of shit. Brios.
Brios Moonclaw.
Just lean in and go, where can I get me one of those?
Just like any farm.
No.
Or just like grass. What?
No, what it came out of. Where can I get me one of those?
Oh, that's a custom order thing. Let's just say there's some tricky people in Sofer.
So Sofer, gotcha.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Wait. Is Sofer the name of that university town Vita's supposed to take that crazy book that they have?
No. Sofer is the Bard College. It's like
Oh.
it's illusion, magic, glamour, music, arts, that kind of thing. Abalon is the actual respectable university.
Oh, so it's basically like a liberal arts school versus MIT.
Correct.
Sofer is just Berkeley.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Cool.
They're full of themselves. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I mean, they're bards. As a literal bard in real
right.
life, we are very
Hang
full
on,
of
hang
ourselves.
on, everyone. We now have to do the thing. So, out of nowhere.
Ah!
I'm sorry! Allie!
I'm sorry.
Is it a good... Did you have a
Oh,
fun...
yeah. Where is
How'd it
Rhythm
go?
appearing?
So as you guys are eating, Rhythm takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage
Fuck.
as she falls through the ceiling of this establishment.
Jesus.
Oh, there's cat-shaped hole in ceiling. This is crazy. Rhythm, you are
You're
alive.
alive.
what the?
I'm not even drunk
Showering
yet.
of pixie dust. It just kind of trails after them. Wow, Rhythm, how do you have highlighter on your fur? This is crazy.
It's yeah. Don't ask.
Bobby
You
glitter.
were, for the sake of RP, you were kidnapped by a pixie. We rolled on the wild magic table.
Nice.
You're kidnapped by a pixie and then dropped from the sky where they were.
That was not the strangest thing that's ever happened to me, but it's up there.
It's like top 20.
Well, I didn't know what to expect with, the wording of it that we just fall out of the sky or whatever. I thought that was like a metaphor or some kind of.
No, that was my neck hitting the floor and my shoulder hitting the floor, and you saw me fall from the ceiling to the floor.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. But like the wording was like, we tried to figure out like where you were coming from. They said that you would drop in. I wasn't expecting like drop from up.
I have literally dropped.
Barley's patron explained that they would just drop you off when they were done with you.
Okay. Cool.
Good shot.
Yeah, now probably top 10 strangest things that's ever happened to me.
Oh.
Also, are you bleeding out because of the stabbing? The lots of needles stabbing your skin. Tattoo.
Oh. It's very pretty. It hurts a lot.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
For those watching, whoever's watching, I just got a tattoo, and I'm in pain. But it's a good kind of pain. It's a pain I paid for.
I did not get a tattoo, and I feel great.
Oh, but you didn't pay for it, so fuck you.
We all forgot
was
that
free.
Allie was getting a tattoo at the beginning of the stream and just assumed she was dead immediately.
Also, Allie has to put the
Sarah, why
Allie,
are you in the darkness?
Allie has to put the respect on my name because I said that she would be late for doing it.
You did say I would be late. I didn't anticipate my tattoo artist making this like 2 times as big as I thought I was getting. And so when I got there, I'm like, well, we'll see. The last one I did only took like 2 hours, so no, this was a lot more.
Well, welcome.
I am in so much pain.
Welcome to Fernva Rhythm.
Fernva Gully.
Did any debris land in my Huevos Rancheros?
Sorry, what?
Did any debris
land?
land in my food?
Yeah. Just barely. It had a 50% chance. I rolled a 49. So.
Fuck.
So yeah, you get some dust and wood in your Huevos Rancheros.
Red's just gonna lean over the table and go, "That's just extra fiber."
Right, as opposed to all the fiber you are having at this moment.
Keeps me regular.
Brios is the owner of this establishment, Allie. He is a tall Leonin with braided silver mane, and he's just kind of got like chef stuff. He's wearing chef stuff. He kind of walks up and he goes, "Hey, so I'm gonna need you to fix that, but in the meantime, are you hungry?"
Yeah. Do you have like steaks and?
I have literally everything. What do you want?
Steak and eggs?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sweet.
All right.
Steak and eggs and steak.
You guys may want to explain everything that has happened to you in the meantime.
Yeah, so what I missed while I was with that pixie.
Well, you've been gone for a few weeks. How long did it take us to get here?
Yeah, I'm doing that math now. Hang on. It is Koru the 27th. It is close to a new year, you guys.
Oh my goodness!
Koru the 27th. Yeah, the new year is in 4 days.
Oh shit!
If you count this, 5 days, but
4 more days after this day.
Yeah.
So how long?
How long was I gone?
That is 8 days.
Okay, you've been gone for like a little over a week. So, we did some sailing. Nothing really cool happened except we went by this castle that apparently we saw a body drop out of, and apparently it's run by a badass vampire lady who don't take no shit.
Okay.
And punishes criminals by draining them of their blood until they die. Then they'd get dropped out the moon door.
Okay. Interesting.
Then we arrive.
Here, hang on.
Oh,
You guys are...
We're so bad.
Rob, you're butchering
right?
Yeah.
I'm not butchering nothing.
For the sake of the audience, because I actually have this written. I didn't tell you guys all of this stuff anyway. But for the sake of Allie
But-
and anyone watching, they sailed by a town called Dire Drift, which is run by a vampire lord named Lenora Dyer. Her family lived in the castle on the cliff overlooking the ocean since well before Perea was founded. During the Berean War, the resistance sided with vampires, promising them a place to live freely within reason as long as they just avoided killing people, in a desperate attempt to turn the tides of a losing effort. The vampires descended on Perea and made a huge difference. Seeing Dire Drift full of humans, however, they assumed they were a problem and killed everyone in town but Lenora. Lenora fought hard as a young woman and was able to draw blood from the vampire who attacked her, making her into a full master vampire. When the Resistance found out about this, their formal apology was to make her the master of her own city-state, working out the details of a relationship going forward. The end result is Lenora seeking out every vampire she could in the area, slaughtering them, then returning home to pick up the pieces. She wanted a place for humans in the nation, so she made Dire Drift that. She additionally was named the Dreadwarden, a compromise that would allow her to feed without harming innocents. The greatest criminals of Perea are sent to her to become her prisoner and food. Her castle is built onto the side of a sheer rock cliff overlooking the Dire Bay, and when her food is too weak to continue, she kills them and drops them from the castle into the ocean. In spite of its dark founding and business, Dire Drift is otherwise a beautiful location, though often marked by strong storms and overcast skies. Lenora is careful to make sure there are beautiful, vibrant gardens in the public areas and cares deeply for her citizens and their welfare. Aside from the humans allowed to live there, Lenora sometimes takes in other vampires who lament their curse, so long as they can abide by her system. Several times in history, people have made the mistake of asking Lenora to make them into vampires as well. She always agrees, only to kill the person when they offer her neck to her bite. Anyone who accepts this willingly, she reasons, doesn't deserve it.
So, like I said, badass.
Okay.
Like, I thought, vampire, But then I heard the whole story, and I'm like, vampire? Thumbs up.
Yeah, and so
Okay.
after that, we sailed some more, and we arrived in Fernva. I went to go see my old buddy Bratzva. Got some wicked arrows, and now we're
I
here.
insulted his mother.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that part.
And I'm gonna get shanked, so cool.
Yeah, Gaius isn't used to there being not so many humans around. And now we're here, and we need to go see Eru Ironmane at some point. But the sooner the better. But
Okay.
everyone's probably tired of ship food for a little while. Cured meats and salted everything.
Ocean, though, right?
Ocean, though, right? And
Speaking of, the Brios comes up, and I'm assuming Rhythm is still sitting on the floor recovering from her crash through the ceiling, and he just kind of he squats down, braided mane kind of dangling a little bit over, and he goes, "Here's your steak and eggs," and just walks away.
Thank you.
They are surprisingly probably the best steak and eggs you've ever had.
Oh, this is so good. Point of order question. I know, so Rhythm was gone from this for a week.
Mhm.
Was I just hanging out with
you were in the Fae.
Barley's thing, or a fairy, or pixie rather? Was
No,
I
as
in the
far-
Fae? Was it longer for me? No,
As
it's
far-
still a week.
As far as you know, you went poop and then dropped into this.
Okay, cool.
Well, at least you don't have nightmarish torment to deal with.
Man, jealous.
Yay!
Sorry, Barley.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Hey,
Anyway.
I can't control that the pixie who grabbed me didn't want as much of me as they wanted of you. That seems weird. Ignore what I just said.
Oh yeah.
That's Panzing's territory.
Dancing, and like I just saw a fairy rave happening. Just like they needed a +1 to get back at their ex, so they just grabbed the first cat person they saw.
Oh my god. It's like, here, you'll work.
I feel like Robbie's onto something. I like to think that perhaps the pixie smelled Panzink on Rhythm and was like, "Oh wait, no."
I was about to
You
say
need-
that.
It's been
Panzink-
months, guys.
Maybe Panzink actually left you something.
Panzink has a magical aura.
Rhythm has
It's been months.
STDs.
Oh no.
You said Panzink left you something.
Magical STDs. Oh my god.
Wait, Panzink can reproduce the way Vita's tribe can?
Oh,
This is
What?
news.
maybe.
This is why Vita's afraid of being in love, because basically it's kind of like Kif rules from Futurama. Like,
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it is 8:45. We should take a quick break, and
Amy?
then we'll, I guess, go back to
Amy?
finding Eru.
Amy?
woo!
Alright, we'll be back.
Hey everybody, it's
Bye.
me, your DM for Almora RPG, Brian. We're taking a break right now. Some of us are probably going to use the bathroom, get a snack. Sarah's probably having a mental breakdown. I want to take this moment to make sure that we remind you to hit the follow button if you haven't already. If you'd like to continue seeing us play Dungeons & Dragons in my homebrew world. Monday nights at 7 p.m. we're playing Dungeons & Dragons in Almora. That's a homebrew world. It's 100% created by me for this group of people. On Friday nights we get together and just talk about stuff. It's a disaster usually. It's worth watching. It's one of those kind of train wreck situations. You really want to tune in for that. That starts at 8 p.m. on Friday nights. In upcoming Wednesdays, or maybe by the time you're seeing this video, it will have already started. Robbie is going to be hosting his own sessions in Almora, which is a Guy Fieri-based homebrew world that he's been working on. Also, probably a disaster. Totally worth watching. And then here and there, we'll play video games just as we have time. Take a moment to hit subscribe, especially if you have Prime. You can do a Prime subscription. It doesn't cost you anything, and we get supported that way. We also have a link tree in our thing down here. We've got YouTube if you want to catch up on the old episodes. We have Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. We also have Buy Me a Coffee if you don't want to do a subscription on Twitch. I think it's $3. It just sends us a little bit of support. And what we're trying to use that for is to help grow the channel. Allie is someone who does most of our social media and a lot of our other behind the scenes work, and we're trying to work together as a group to bring in enough money to get her a better computer, because hers is... it's doing pretty poorly. We are trying to help Sarah out with another computer because she's the one that she's had since college back in 2011, and she is our digital design person. She'd like to continue doing artwork for us and that kind of stuff, and we want to support her in doing that. It also goes to pay for subscriptions. We use D&D Beyond, we use Fantasy Grounds, and eventually we would like to get to the point to where it's paying us to continue doing this for you guys. I spend way more time than I probably should writing for this world, not just for the campaign, but I'm also working on side projects, short stories, and things like that. We've got Robbie, who spends a ton of time setting up the tech for this, making sure that the stream is run clear and that you guys can hear everything. Everyone's kind of pulling in and using their own resources to do this, and your support helps us do that even better. So if you like what you're seeing, you want to continue to support stream, there are tons of ways to do it. There's probably a good few more minutes before we will be back and ready to continue whatever we're doing at this moment. It's probably stupid, but funny nonetheless. We will be back in a few minutes. You'll see a screen. Just sit here, take a break, go use the bathroom, get a snack for yourself. I don't know, check on your mom, see how she's doing. Your partner? You got cats? Anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes.
She might be dead.
Allie's dead.
Dead as fuck.
No.
She.
We have no object permanence here.
That's objectively true. Uh,
So true.
What we just did was basically how the news cycle works, because someone rational said, "Here's a thing that happened," and then Christine went with like the MSNBC like mild speculation, like this might be the case. I went Fox News and said, "Well, that's definitely true," and then Rob screamed into the void as an internet journalist who's just trying to do good investigative journalism and was like, "You motherfuckers are like, you don't what?" Anyway, so Allie's dead.
Does that mean I'm Rotors?
She's
Reuters?
back though.
You know.
Can I be new?
Yeah.
Can I be Newsmax?
Can I be the Associated Press?
As long as Allie's print media, because she dead.
Oh!
Saying.
That was yes, that was a fan-worthy one.
All right.
But was it the Oh Honey fan version?
Well, I got
Yeah.
it.
So we're eating this food. This is great.
Shut up. The Academy loves me, Rob.
Oh.
Christine is the Academy.
Christine is on mute.
When
I
did
got-
this happen? Do not put this burden on me.
You're the one who gives out the Oh Honey award.
Oh, that's true. I do. It's funny
You're the-
enough, I do have Oh Honey right here.
Yeah. You are the Academy of this stream.
The Honorable Trixie Mattel of
Yeah.
Shady Moments.
Yeah. All right. You guys have one of the best meals you've had in a very long time. Brio's is like, "Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Can you fix my roof now?"
Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'm sorry. I genuinely, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Look, this is Fernva. It happens more than you'd think, or as much as you'd think. I don't know anything about you, but I just need to not rain in here.
Yeah, we'll get right on it.
Thanks.
Will we?
How the fuck do you fix a roof, guys?
Hammer and nails.
Vita is more in the business of destroying roofs, so fixing them is a little spotty for Vita.
See, exactly. Like,
I always use the doors and I unlock them first. I'm just saying. Just saying.
For now.
no, but like seriously, how do we? I need to do this. Apparently.
What kind of check would that be?
Need some wood.
Wood.
If you know what I mean.
I don't.
Does anybody have proficiency with carpenter's tools?
Nope.
I have jeweler's tools.
I have a hammer, but that's
I also have a hammer.
my hidden.
I have a small
Thanks.
mouse. Does that help?
Oh,
Shit.
back it might make it worse.
Fuck.
He comes back and looks at you guys like just going through all of your crap, and he's like, "You guys don't know how to fix this, do you?"
I have a rope.
No.
How much is it gonna cost for us to fix
Can
your
you-
roof?
Just give me 20 gold, and I'll have someone come take care of it.
Okay,
I'll,
we can definitely do.
I'll do it. I'll fork over the money. I am
Thank
the
you,
bank
Dad.
girl.
Thank you, Bank Dad. Dad Bank. Dad. Dad
Everyone's favorite bank of
Bank.
Dad.
Dang.
All right.
Dank.
Donka.
Dad. Dad
Donka.
Bank.
All right.
Donker
So what are you
time.
guys doing?
Well, we can either go to sleep or we
Oh.
can figure out how we can get a meeting with the Eru Iron Maiden.
This is the middle of the day.
Look,
Let's
I love
go
sleep.
find Eru.
We
One
could
day
at
I'll
least
be
get
home.
started and leave a calling card.
We could.
What were we here to discuss with him anyway?
About the note that we found in Kane's place. That.
Oh yeah, Vito was not actually present for a good portion of that fight because
Oh yeah.
getting the runaround from a theater.
So, for your edification, they found in Kame's quarters a note that said, "You can handle this, darling. Borrow some of the bearded ones and finish them off. It's almost time to unseal the Parian. Well, you know. I don't need distractions." And it was signed with a little heart.
Somebody had a girlfriend.
Is there some sort of ancient mystery or like, oh man, that could be
Hey.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
And all that. Significant other.
So,
All right, so we go meet this Eru.
Yeah. How would
When-
as the resident Parian, I would know what we need to do to get an audience with him, or how would you want me to go about doing that?
it is probably worth checking at the chambers of the Vagrant Council.
Let's go. Hey guys, I've known this the whole time, but let's go check at the chambers of the Vagrant Council.
That sounds like
That
an
sounds
idea.
legit.
Yeah, that
I believe you about that thing.
sounds believable. The thing you said.
Hashtag
So-
seems legit.
You guys make your way towards the central area of town. There is a large, but only functionally large. Like, it's not opulent, just because of administration and meetings and that kind of thing. Just a big building with sort of a round top towards the center of the structure. You walk in, there's a little goblin sitting at the desk that looks up at you guys as you walk in, and she's like, what do you want?
Hey, we need to schedule time to meet with Eru.
What's it concerning?
Imminent death and destruction of the entirety of Peria?
Okay, hang on.
It
She-
sounds like we are threatening the nation. This is not what is happening. We have
No, we get these all the time. There's always like a dragon or earthquake or something. Hang on. And she flips through a book and she goes, who are you?
Oh,
We're the
Go ahead.
no go.
I'm Red. This is the merry band of charismaniacs. Not my choosing, but that's what they call us.
It's not a great name. Let's see if you're in here.
Can I pull out my? Oh gosh, who all do I have sending stones for? Would I know if Tanreal or Alias would be a better person to ask if they have contacts here?
I would leave that up to you to decipher. One of them is a priest in a town that most people forget about. The other is the court wizard of an entire empire.
Yeah, I know, but I've been asking Tanreal for everything for so long.
Yeah, maybe Tanro needs a break. Maybe Tanro would like a
maybe-
vacation.
I'm thinking maybe Alias on this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
seems like a safe bet.
I reach into my haversack and I pull out one stone and I look and I wrote a T on the back of it and I put that back in the haversack and I pick out the one that's got an A on it and I'm like, hey, Alias, any chance? Hey, Red, what was the name of this place?
The fuck, I already forgot. The Grand Council of Vagrants or the Vagrants Council?
The Chambers
Chambers
of
of
the
the
Vagrant Council.
Vagrant Council.
Do you know anyone on the Chamber of Vagrant Council? Priya? You can respond to this message. You realize you left the perfect 3 for me to be Jester, and I'm not gonna do it. For those who don't know, Jester always, if she has at least 3 words left on her messages in Critical Role Campaign 2, asks, "Are you pooping?" Because you never know when someone's getting a message.
Are you pooping?
That's fair.
But I'm not going to do it.
You hear a voice come back through the stone. He says, telepathically through the stone, he says, you're there already? Shit. Just stand in the lobby. That's it.
We are apparently supposed to just stand here and wait. Alias is doing something.
Okay, I don't know if we've got that on the schedule. Did you reserve the lobby to stand here and wait?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Must have been a problem. I'll go take a look in another scheduling book. We keep 2, and
That might be why you get these miscommunications.
it's a real problem. But one of them is heavy, so I don't want to carry it.
That's valid.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Okay.
No problem. We'll be here waiting.
10 minutes pass. The goblin never comes back. She just fucked off. She's probably distracted at this point.
Mm-hmm.
A tall, well-dressed Leonin, massive mane, but like well kept and sort of pulled back almost into like a mane ponytail type thing, where like it's huge, but he's got it pulled back. Strong, like long sword on his back, comes up and again, I can't do certain voices because my biology didn't give me the gift of James Earl Jones. But imagine that James Earl Jones in Coming to America is speaking to you.
Nice.
And he says, Alias sends his regards. I understand that you are here to warn of some catastrophic comings. Why don't we step into my chambers?
Okay.
He walks you through these, again, functional but still relatively large halls. And as you guys are passing certain people, you realize why everything is as big as it is, because there are Goliaths here, there are giants here, there are people representing all of Perea. There are also small places for people who are very small to get out of the way in the event that a giant is walking through it. So there's like little step-ins and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are stairwells that go to places that you guys could just step up onto for the sake of much smaller people. It's a relatively accommodating building for such a species diverse community. You go into it's like a wooden interior office, a nice desk, again nothing gaudy, but like it's nice. It's respectable for someone who's helping to run this nation. He sits down and encourages you guys to sit down in a few chairs and couches and stuff he has in his office, and he goes, "Tell me what this is all about."
I'll let you guys explain.
Well, seems to be a demonic plot happening here. Do we have the note? Who has the note?
Usually you have the note.
Okay, I probably have the note. I pull out the note, and I'm like, hey, this thing. There was a demon. You know, his name was Cain. He was like a weird bird guy. Apparently, he has someone up here is doing some various deeds.
Shady shit.
Is there some sort of hidden secret about Perea that lurks under the surface that could potentially ruin the world as we know it?
She said calmly.
A bird swings by.
They said calmly.
Perea is a vast and untamed land. We hear of catastrophic events regularly. However, he is reading over the note. I guess that silly girl was right.
What girl?
Huh?
Care to elaborate?
On
Who is this silly girl?
no, her name is Silly.
Vita feels as if they were set up for this.
Damn.
And resents it slightly.
She's actually, what is she? Is she gnome or halfling? I can't remember now. I did
Damn.
this so long ago. Gnome. She's a little gnome girl, and she's been trying to get us to act. Just
No, you didn't.
perhaps it's better if you just come with me again. I'm sorry for the constant moving around. He stands up, walks, and steps just across the hall and opens these massive doors into this really nice it's the circular room that you can kind of see from the outside. It's big, and there are roughly around 40 people standing in the room. When you step through the door, you feel a pull, like almost like you were sucked in a little bit. And then Eru closes the door behind you. You see people of every species just arguing, talking, writing, this kind of stuff, like all doing this work. Eru turns to you and he goes, "This is the council chamber for the Vagrant Council, and this is the Vagrant Council. Just remain wallflowers for just a moment. I need to find the silly girl." He starts looking around and then
Nice.
sees like sort of this really timid blonde-haired gnomish girl, like kind of cowering in the corner taking notes, and he goes, like he's motioning to you guys, but you don't really hear what he's saying. And she kind of looks at you guys, and he brings her over, and he says to you, "Tell her what you told me."
I repeat the thing that I said.
She goes,
I give her the note and let her read over it. And
her eyes get, I mean, they're already large, but they get even larger, and she's like, "This is what I've been trying to tell you about, Eru. We have a problem." He looks down at her and he goes, "I understand that, but we always have problems. Let's talk to the council." And he steps up into the center of this. You guys see there are giants standing on the ground with like a halfling standing on a mezzanine, basically. The smaller creatures are standing on this thing so that everybody is kind of sitting level-headed with each other. And Eru comes to the middle of it and he goes, "We have a pressing matter to attend to." And his voice resonates from this spot. Everybody immediately stops and turns around and looks at him. He motions to Silly, and she comes up, and she explains that hang on.
No.
The 5 heroes' resting places have been disturbed. But she's speaking in this really high-pitched, timid voice. The 5. And Eru kind of like picks her up and just says, "Tell me in my ear." She says a few things, and he goes, "Silly believes that the resting place of the 5 heroes is being disturbed, and that one of your nations, one of your cities, some of your people are behind it. I don't need to tell you the importance of keeping those sacred grounds hallowed. So, if there are any opportunistic individuals who would like to come forward and rectify their mistake, I would encourage you to do so now." The room sits silent.
We roll perception to see if we see any twitching or catch any
Sure.
any extras.
Yeah, anyone.
I'm more of an insight guy, so
Okay.
5, 6.
Vita did not catch any vibes.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 16.
No, 19.
You said 17,
16.
Robbie? 16.
8.
Okay. Most people are on edge, but more waiting for somebody else to come forward. Like, not that they feel guilty, but more that they're like waiting for the drama to come.
And there's no one who seems to like know that it's coming.
Not seemingly.
We kill them all.
Eru continues with Sealy whispering in his ears, and he goes, "Fine. We will launch an independent investigation. We have been honored by guests, friends of Alias from Beacon. The what?
Kira's Maniacs.
The heroes of the Beacon crisis.
The worst name in the world.
We will find whoever is doing this. This nation needs not internal struggles. They come from the outside enough. Adjourned. And he angrily starts walking back towards his office and kind of gives you guys a look and as like a come with me. Silly is like running as fast as she can to keep up with this massive
I
line
follow the Lannon because I know that look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do. Why not? Whatever.
Vita click clacks
Well-
across the floor.
Can I go to the did you say he thinks her name is like Cillian or Cilia?
Silly.
Silly? Okay.
Silli.
Okay. I'm gonna like kind of walk up by her and be like, "Hey, do you want a ride? Make it easier?" And I'm gonna shift into a saber-toothed tiger.
She like yelps out of fear for a second and then kind of like laughs nervously.
Like lean down.
Sure. She'll timidly climb up. She's holding on way too tight. It's uncomfortable.
It's still faster.
I
Gonna bite.
bring out Matchbox 20 and I ask him what he thinks of this town.
That's odd because Matchbox 20's in Voskia now.
Yeah, Matchbox
Well,
20 is in Theseus's
Yeah.
bag.
I swear I took him out. I swear I took him out.
No.
I'm gonna run up by Barley and kind of look at Barley and like look at the person already riding on my back and like do a shrug.
I see how it is. That's
No,
fine.
I'm not.
I was just kidding.
That's an
What's
invitation.
going on?
I was like, nah, it's fine. You already got someone small on your back. I'll just walk. It's fine.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
lean
over
down.
here.
I'm gonna
It's
lean
okay.
down.
No, it's okay. I don't need your
I'm gonna
handouts.
headbutt you. Get the fuck on.
And then I fall. Like, ow. All right, fine. I climb up really angrily.
While this chaos ensues, Red, you get you feel a tap on your shoulder. You turn around and you see an old friend, Steam from Nagwal.
I embrace Steam wholeheartedly.
He returns the embrace and he goes, "What are you doing here?"
Long story. There's some bad shit happening, and yeah.
It's
Well,
normal.
I mean, it's like worse than normal. It's one of those things where Beckon's doing their whole thing, and then there's shit happening in Beckon, and as always, it just fucking spills over to here, and so it's not even internal anymore.
Sure, yeah. We should talk soon.
What's going on, man? What are you even doing here?
I'm on the Vagrant
Oh
Council.
shit, they put you on the council?
They sent me here, yeah.
Well, I mean, they finally wised up. Other guy wasn't doing shit.
Well, I don't know that I'm doing much better. It's an uphill struggle.
I mean,
these politics.
do you actually care? Like about what you're doing?
I do.
Well, then yeah, you've already got 2 legs up on douchebag McDoucheface that came before you.
I appreciate that. Are you you're in with Eru now?
Apparently, I am. So, be that as it may.
Well, come find me at some point.
Where are you staying now?
We have chambers on site. They'd like to keep us close and safe.
Like that makes sense, but also,
Safe means much.
yeah. That's the vibe I was getting. All right, man. Do you want to meet on grounds, or do we need to meet somewhere out there?
Grounds
Rob
are fine.
gets it.
We have reasonable privacy.
Sorry, go ahead, man.
We have reasonable privacy here.
All right, fair enough. I'll call for you.
Please do.
Yeah.
You guys see a few orcs walk by, a couple of Aarakocra, some Loxodon. What else do we see? Rabbit folk, owl folk, a halfling or two, goblins, a
Rabbit
minotaur.
folk.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hobgoblins.
Red ball, bro.
Yep.
Red ball rules.
A bugbear kind of like bumps by Red a little bit, but Red kind of gets it. It's just how they are.
Red's still not happy about it, but
Sure. Vita, you feel a chill as a ghost passes through you. And she continues to do that through everyone, but you're the only one who seems weirded out by it.
Ah. Did she go through me?
No?
Oh.
She's taking a straight line to the door, basically.
Rob just went full peanut butter, baby. He went,
What does this ghost look like? Like, does that look like something they normally do? Can they do like a quick person check to be like, what did that ghost steal?
Yeah, sure. Do investigation or perception, whatever's higher.
La 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 la. Oh my god, my cat is freaking out.
As cats are wont to do.
I rolled a nat 1, but I'm going to do Tides of Chaos and re-roll that.
Okay.
That's still not great. So I'm gonna. That's gonna be a 13.
Okay. She just seems to kind of be rude. She wasn't like trying to steal anything.
What do they look like?
It's a half-elf ghost woman.
Oh, they're half elves. Even in death, they think they're better. Ugh.
You see a few deep gnomes, regular gnomes,
Regular Knowles.
gnomes. A centaur goes by. A hag walks by and gives you guys the eye, like sizing you guys up. And a turtle. One single turtle. Are you guys going back to Eru's office? Are you trying to talk to anybody
Well,
beforehand?
I need to go talk to Steam, but that'll be later.
Okay.
Eru is not a man you keep waiting. He's not a Leonin
Yeah.
you keep waiting, so.
Yeah, his name is Steam. So shifters are named after concepts or things. So,
Hence, red.
yeah.
That makes sense.
I thought it was because
No,
your hair's
fuck
red.
you.
Me too.
I hate my hair, so no.
Aww.
Because every old lady has to come up to me and go, I love your hair! And it's like, I don't want to talk to you.
You could dye it.
Vita has yet to see this phenomenon as long as Vita has been traveling with you, Red.
Well, red doesn't have, I'm talking about real life right now.
Oh, okay.
You could dye it.
Yeah.
Or you could just
I want to dye it.
every time they do that, you could just go, interesting, now leave me alone.
Or I could just
always
fart
have
like I always do, and then they end up leaving because it's fucking rank.
That
Does
is
it
Robbie's
work?
superpower.
There you go. That's
Does
good.
it
Oh,
help?
I have rank gas, so yes.
So it helps.
They end up. Well, I have to go. Yeah, I bet you do. Sorry, but yes, we're going to Eru Iron Man's office.
You guys, as you walking, you still get passed by a couple of Tabaxi folk, a Kenku, some Furbolg, an elf that's blue, which is new for most of you guys, except for probably Red. Red would know that they are sea elves. So
Nice.
you make it to Eru's office, and he motions for Silly to shut the door. And he looks at all of you guys and goes, it dawned on me from the walk from those chambers to here that I volunteered you for something that you didn't actually agree to, and I'd like to apologize for that. However, trying to scare the truth out of people before things go too far.
I mean,
Our nation,
it's a proven tactic in Perea.
yes. Our nation was founded on rebellion, independence, and we did things that were not necessarily good, but they were for the sake of survival. There were 5 champions who brought us from the brink of destruction during the Korean War. We gave them a burial, and we put their honors and items and memories in those spaces to protect this nation for as long as we could keep their essence around. So far it has worked. But Silly seems to be of the opinion that someone is unsealing those tombs. And when they do, bad things are happening nearby.
That tracks.
Celie steps in and she's like, it's not great. So I'm a researcher. I was just trying to figure out, what's around them and how does the power work? Because we kind of lost that arcane knowledge. So, if we ever need to repair it, it'd be good to know. But the doors were open and there were things outside. So I ran here and the nation's going to crumble and we're all going to die. So, do you have a boat? Can I get on a boat? Can we go far, far away from here?
We do have a boat. Me running?
Oh, I'd like
Silly,
to.
do you have those notes with you?
Most of them were just me running. It's me screaming, and then I wrote down that I screamed.
Well,
It seems like waste of paper, but cool.
You were talking about all of the, the knowledge you were trying to learn about the doors and every.
Oh, just the basic stuff. She explains to you that there are 5 tombs. There is one in Sorgal Bay. You guys may want to check the maps for these. There's one in Sorgal Bay somewhere. There's one in Gastliaf Swamp.
Nasty ass swamp, gotcha.
There is one in the Deplevry Hills. There is one in the Olgor Mountains. Yeah. And there is one in the Drearwood.
The Drearwood. I know that place very well.
Yeah, you would be very familiar with that space.
Is there any sort of check I could roll to see if I maybe can remember, like, all of a sudden it hits me that I recognize, like, I've passed by what she's describing in the Drearwood?
Roll history?
Okay. There it is. That is a 21.
21?
Yes.
So
it's 9 plus 10.
The other hunters, there's a clearing in the forest that the other hunters basically just said, don't go there. It's sacred. There's weird shit. Just leave that alone. You never really knew why, but could be that.
Gotcha.
Silly explains, and I'm going to say this because doing her voice is hard. I don't know why I didn't think about the fact that I put the deepest voice character that I have right now and the highest voice character that I have right now in the same fucking room.
In the same
Getting
room.
a workout.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
job.
So, she explains that this is the best you're going to get as far as clues go, by the way. She explains that near the Sorgal dungeon, she found some murky waters. And it's almost like she heard voices in her head. Near the Gastliaf dungeon.
Yeah, nasty ass dungeon. Got it.
She felt a corrupted divine presence.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, we know that, don't we?
Probably not, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Near the Deplevry Hills, it's almost like there was undeath. In the Ogor Mountains, she could feel the ice breathing down her neck. And near the Drearwood, it's as though the woods themselves were angry with her.
Interesting.
Odd.
Has Red ever experienced that in the Drearwood? Okay.
Mm-mm. I mean, there's weird shit in the Drearwood. There's scary shit in the Drearwood, but not like what she's describing. Eru looks at you guys and says, "Are you willing to investigate this for me?"
Vita's ready?
Yeah, might as well. We've come this far.
I mean, yeah, we did just fight a demon a couple weeks ago, so we might as well. Devil, not demon. Devil.
Well,
Demon, devil.
I have been away from Drearwood a little bit too long, so I at least need to go back there and just to get a feel for it again.
I'm trying to figure out where half these things are on the map.
You need to look at the west map, or the west map as well, Rob.
The Deplevery Hills and the Ogre Mountains are on the west map.
Yeah.
Korea's a big place.
Yeah. And it may start to click that these artifacts that they're talking about are probably why they've been so successful at keeping such a large landmass secure for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of the tombs are basically touchstones or posts that make up the greater circle.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Eru says, "I cannot offer good counsel in regards to how you approach this, but I can do everything I can to aid you. That being said, we don't have any armed forces that are not allied with other nation states already. So if one of them is involved, it may not go well for any of us."
Got a whole Franz Ferdinand situation here.
This may seem like a strange question, but just since we're going to be investigating this and it could be dangerous, is there any chance you have a sending stone?
We're collecting it.
So that we can stay in contact. None of us have a message spell, unfortunately.
I don't keep them around. However, I may be able to do one better for you. I would like for Seely to accompany you as an expert in our artifacts.
Oh.
She is terrified at this prospect, and he just kind of looks at her and goes, "You don't have to fight if you don't want to. You don't have to put yourself in harm's way, but they will need your knowledge." And she kind of steels herself and she goes, "Okay."
Is she a healer?
She is specifically a wizard.
Fuck.
From the School of Enchantment.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh.
You're a Harry wizard.
Also, for narrative's sake, I couldn't have asked that question. I'm still a saber-toothed tiger just hanging out in the room.
That's true.
Yeah.
There are too many noises happening. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Moo!
What most of Fernvus sounds like, just a bunch of weird ass noises.
Bro.
Oh, puppy.
So,
Where does CD believe we should start?
all of them are very dangerous and scary.
Where's the
You
undead? Where's the
tell-
undead
I'm gonna walk up to Silly and like look at her, and then I'm gonna, hey Sarah, can you help me and do like a nice roar?
one?
I do that in the general direction, then I wink at her. I'm like, and do the bisexual head nod as a saber-toothed tiger.
I got you, babe.
Red is going to interject and go. So the Drurewood or the Gasliath would be closest. If we decide to go to the Gasliath and we head for everything that way, the Drurewood would be last and would be way out of our way. It's going to depend on how you want to make this circle, because there's an efficient.
Ugh, let's go to the woods. That's my vote.
So it's wherever. I mean, we can go to the far one first, but we would be passing other ones to get there.
It depends on how you go.
Yeah.
You can also go by boat.
Well, we
You
would
want to
pass the Sorgal Bay one at that point too, and so we would be.
Not necessarily. So this is here's a fun thing for you guys to do if you feel like it for the rest of the week. The Sorgal Bay one is on a landmass,
Nice.
but it's not a very obvious landmass.
Your mom's not an obvious landmass.
That's objectively true.
Hey! I'm sorry.
You're like, come and we want to
Anyone
go.
go home?
Yeah, I'm still. I feel like going to the Dreher Wood would be our best option. Although I'm afraid of trees.
I will also say the difficulty of these is independent of how you choose to approach them. You will level up at some point during this process. If you choose the correct order, this will all go swimmingly. If not, you will be running away or dead.
This is the problem, is that
Shit.
it's been set up to go in a certain direction, and Reds think
Not a specific direction, just that there is a scale.
right, but we have no context as to that scale. So
Yeah, you do. I just gave it
your
to
mom
you.
gave it to me.
I gave you a hint for
Your
every
mom
dungeon.
gave me a hint for every dungeon.
Can we go back over the details of each, like, what
I
did
got-
Silly feel?
All right, look.
I got it. So near Sorgal Bay, she found some murky water and heard voices. Near Gasty Ass Swamp is how I wrote it, so that's how I'm saying it. Felt a corrupted divine presence. Near
That sounds terrible.
Deplevry Hills, she felt undeath. The old Gore mountains is how I wrote it. I said Gore. It said, she said felt ice breathing down her neck. The Dryerwood, the woods were angry at her. So that doesn't fucking help at all. But you know what I
The
think
order
we
in
should
which
do?
you said them might be the clue that we need.
But
The order, maybe.
but also, I feel
Or-
like if
I will add one thing to what she said about one of these because I realized I left something out.
I was
Actually,
gonna say,
it's a good thing that you
if it's
left out. One thing that she said about the Gaslaff dungeon,
Gasty ass.
is that the corrupted divine energy was screaming knowledge unknowable.
Oh, fuck.
Yikes.
That sounds fun.
Like those words or that concept of unknowable knowledge?
That's a good, yeah.
The concept of.
Oh, fuck.
I was gonna say, because that'd be kind of weird if she was yelling, unknowable knowledge!
Just screaming those words.
Unknowable knowledge!
Well, not to.
Unknowable.
Like, we get it, but gosh, do we have to flex about it all the time?
Well, not to metagame, but to speak more as Red, you know, the Drearwood may be our best bet as first, as I think I've passed by that space before, and I pretty much know the woods backwards and forwards.
Also, this is a weird context where I am actually encouraging you guys to metagame. If you can figure out what monsters are in there, you can determine your difficulty. What is that, Sarah?
They're angry watermelons.
Okay.
Love it.
I was
Okay.
drawing watermelon on the can.
Gotcha.
And I did another one so that they had a friend.
Nice.
Yay! Those are great.
Anyway, so I've just been doodling bullshit this entire time. You're a unicorn. Oh.
Nice.
Anyway, so we should
Yeah.
probably shit. So
Discuss this. I'll be right back.
okay, he's gonna go pee.
Oh no.
Probably gonna pee. Anyway, so I'm gonna pee. So the divine presence that was screaming a noble knowledge.
That seems fucky.
That sounds like something we want to wait on.
Yeah, the corrupted divine thing sounds like a
Like,
terrible
mhm.
idea
That
to go in.
that and undeath.
Yeah, the undeath is probably also not great.
Yeah.
I have a sword.
What?
Sword that doesn't like undead, and it makes it. What is it?
That's true.
+2 attack and damage rolls.
Oh yeah.
And
That's.
freaking
I have
daunting.
something that does shit. Honestly, the thing that sounds the least scary is the Angry Woods. Nope, sorry, the ice breathing down the neck thing. 'Cause ice. At least it'll be like mostly painless.
It could be a lich too, so.
That's
Fuck. I hate liches.
that's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna make one of them a little easier again. By the way, I was thinking about it just now. For the Deplevry Hills, it was the undeath of fallen warriors.
Undeath of Fallen Warriors.
Man,
You
knew I
could
should've
probably
written
take him.
jokes. A lot easier. So I like Angry Woods. That sounds great.
I like Angry Birds.
Angry Woods and Angry Birds, both very good. Murky Waters and Hearing Voices also sound slightly less terrifying than Divine Presence. Pretty much all of them sound better than Corrupted Divine Presence that's screaming unknowable knowledge.
Yeah.
Mhm. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
Last. Like dead last. I like Angry Woods. I'm not gonna say best option.
Angry
But it's
beavers are in the Angry Woods.
Yeah.
Reverse. I just have the baddie rap stuck in my head because of the goddamn Ferngully shit. Anyway.
Ferngully is the best.
A better rapper, I would sing it, but I can't. Anyway, so I think Drearwood sounds real good.
Yeah.
The other ones are like fine. but definitely gassy ass swamp is dead last to me. Gas ass. Bad.
I've been saying that wrong, by the way. It's Gastlaf, Gastlaf.
Is that named after
Yeah,
Ryan
but I liked
Getzlaff? No, it's actually
Actually.
I name everything after other stuff or words, and I'm like, oh, I know that, and then immediately forget it. So I've started actually writing this shit down. Let's see if I have. Oh, yeah, I can't tell you what it is because it's a clue. Sorry.
Bitch.
I'll give you a hint on the name of this place, actually. I love J.R.R. Tolkien.
Ryan Getzlaff.
That's fair.
Ints. Are we going to be dealing with ints? Angry ints that are evil?
I love Ents.
No, not that Gastlaf.
Oh.
For the word Gastlaf.
Radagast.
The meaning of the word Gastlaf.
Oh!
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's the brown wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Rusted Bubba. Rustigef. Rustigef?
Radagast.
Radagast. Got it.
He's got all the fucking bunnies.
And bird poop in his beard.
He's my favorite. So much. Anyway. Oh yeah, he's
So are we heading towards the where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Decisions.
I'm panicking. Panicking. We choose the wrong one, we die.
That's great. Why are you upset?
We choose the right one, we're...
We get to sleep forever. It sounds amazing.
Go to the woods.
Nap time. Yeah, just have
Burn it down.
Into the woods.
So everyone's going for the woods?
Into the woods.
I like the woods.
You know the woods? That feels like a safe bet.
Into the thick of it.
Feels like into the thick of it.
I don't. I'm a tiger. I can't talk.
You can unwild shape.
I could, but then I wouldn't be a tiger.
Yeah, why would she want to not be a tiger? That sounds
seriously.
It's. I would just
Yeah,
always...
Sarah, can you do one more grr for me? Thank you.
Welcome.
You scared the dog.
I'm sorry.
The dog.
I love you, dog.
Can I pet that dog?
Forgive me. Oh,
I pet that
Can I
dog.
pet that dog?
Can I pet that
Yes,
dog?
I'm talking about you, Robo. She can hear Brent left his office, and so she's wondering where he's going.
Wherefore art thou, Papa? Why,
Basically.
Papa? Look at those ears. I love
He's
her.
yelling, oh,
What
Bubsy.
an angel baby.
Bubsy, keep hanging out. You're fine.
So
The wee tail.
That's
Snot
right
ears.
from my
So,
dog sometimes.
Bubsy.
Lay down.
hey, how much time has elapsed with this meeting and everything? Where are we at now in the day?
It's like 3:45.
Can I go
45.
see?
Half past time to get
Can I go
lunch.
see Steam? Can
Sorry,
I go
what, Robbie?
see Steam?
Yeah.
If we're done with Iron Main.
Yeah. All of the chambers have little nameplates on them. Are you going to pay attention to those, or are you just going to look for Steam?
I'm gonna pay attention to them. I don't know where he is. I don't go into the chambers of the Vagrant Council very often.
Sure. So, sorry. I need to pull that back up. I've got like a million Google Docs now. All right.
That ain't my fault.
So, the first one you go by, it says Naruk, Ganzuk the Grand.
That's not Steam.
Midnest, Res.
That's not Steam.
Polkara, Atril.
I got some.
Hanuel, Rock. Dire Drift, Talon Darkkind.
I'm gonna have to come back to him.
Her Sofer, Idaris Lee Song. Fernva, Sagnethi Starmoon. Habling, Stadgarg. Nagwal, Steam.
There we go. I'm gonna knock on that
Hey.
door.
Steam opens it. Is everybody else following Red for this, or are you fucking off to the tavern?
I am looking actively for anything that looks shiny and stealable.
COVID.
In the town or in the hallways specifically, it's relatively bare. They keep this as clear as possible because all size and types of people are walking through it. Centaurs and giants and goblins and halflings and rabbit folk. It's a struggle to make it accessible for everybody.
So when you say rabbit folk, are they like tabaxi-ish, or are they like...
They're rabbit,
Redwall.
like humans.
Redwall, Rob.
Do you remember that fighting game that had the rabbits in it?
No.
We play. I think it's called Absolver or something like that.
But yeah, I don't remember anything about it. I remember the name, though.
That. Think that. Or just Google Rabbit Folk 5e.
It's just it's bunny people that walk their back legs.
It's Peter Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
It's Peter Rat. Yeah,
I'm
Peter
thinking,
Cotton.
are they anime bunny girl?
No,
Thing?
no, they're rabbit folk, Rob.
Not everything is
rabbit
cat
furry.
girls, Rob.
Well, some things are bunny girls. It's true,
What?
but not in this situation.
Okay.
In this world, Rob, we keep it in our fucking pants.
Until your pans ink.
You guys...
Well, that's different.
Are you
Talking,
sure?
like, are they more
Pansy
human
is
or are they
okay.
more bunny? That's what I'm asking.
A rabbit, less
They're
human.
they're humanoid bunnies. I don't know how to.
Okay, gotcha.
They
Hang
walk
on.
their
Let's
hind.
see.
Are they like
Peter
tabaxi?
Cottontail. Peter
Let me
Cottontail.
find a good
I'll just-
image
I'll just
link
go
to
look.
share it with you guys.
Just get
I'll
Peter
just-
Cottontail.
Just Google it, guys.
Peter
already-
Cottontail with a jacket.
Google it.
Having to Google rabbit folk.
It's D&D. That's what you do.
You just Google it, guys.
Use your imagination.
Here's a weird picture of it that for some reason is covered by text, but here.
It does the trick.
Okay, got it.
I'm scared to click on that link. I've been hurt before.
Oh, here's a much
You're the
better
one looking
picture.
for sexy bunnies. Get out of here.
You were.
It was you this whole
It
time.
was not
Hey,
me.
guys.
I was asking,
It was
are they
Hey,
furry
guys.
faced or...
We
from
found
inside.
Rob's thing.
This
Again.
Yeah.
Check that-
girls, bunny
Check that
girls.
the last link I sent you. It's probably better as far as a descriptive, helpful picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're like full-on bunny, just...
Humanoid
Like-
bunnies.
They
like,
literally are bunny people.
They're
got it.
folks who are bunnies.
When
Hence,
day
bunny
folks,
folk.
but also one day bunny.
Yeah.
You got a head of a bunny. You got some hands and paws of a bunny.
You stand upright and can be anywhere between 5 to 7 feet tall.
But you also a
Our
fuck.
bunny. Yeah, you're also a bunny.
But you also a bunny.
Have we adequately covered bunny rabbit folk?
Yes.
Do we all feel good at this point about
Do you
that?
feel good? Brian, do you feel good?
No.
You sure you don't feel good about the rabbit folk?
Hey man,
Need
I
more
was
time
just trying
with
to
the
fucking
rabbit
talk to Steam.
Okay, fuck Steve.
How dare you?
But it's like
This is our private
10 o'clock
conversation.
now, so like you fucking wasted it, Rob.
Shit.
Well,
Cool.
so Steam is going to pull you in. Did everybody else follow Red?
I guess.
Kinda.
After I found no
What
money
the
to
hell does
steal,
kinda
I
mean?
came. I looked around
Not you,
for a
Rob.
minute and then I ran. Oh,
No, kinda means I was following you, but I'm more like listlessly following you. I'm just kind of like looking at all the sites, all the different peeps.
All of the sights in the hallway.
Yep, all the sites in the hallway.
rabbit
of the
folk?
peeps. All the people.
the rabbit.
All
folk.
the people. I'm talking. Look at that guy. He's a fucking giant. That's crazy.
You're that kid who like keeps pointing at things, and one of us is just like, "It's rude to point, Gaius. It's rude to point. Stop."
So
Sorry.
Steam.
Yes. Let me check one
No.
thing real fast.
Robbie wants to go to bed.
Well, this is the last thing. I had to check my own language here. Steam pulls you in real close and he goes, "Do they know about the red caps?"
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think it was your dad who did it.
Aw.
Well, this is
Oh, we're getting
this is
inside
news.
the red a little bit here.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh,
Damn.
mystery!
Cliffhanger. That's illegal. How dare you?
I thought I was your dad.
I don't subscribe to the same things that the rest of these people do.
These,
Look.
whatever.
Red, even though Red is like only like 25, that's like a little bit older for a shifter because they don't live as long. So, he's not exactly a youngin.
Exactly. I mean,
How long do you
Yeah,
have?
like another 20 years. I think they only live to like 45, 50 or
long
something
enough.
maybe.
That's awful. It's like having a great date. It's so sad.
Yeah, they
I want a.
they rarely
um,
live over
what's it
70,
called?
so like they usually
Oh.
they mature. I think like they mature quickly as well.
Like
Yeah.
14 or something.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Dang.
So
Wait, so real quick before we sign off, did anybody take a good guess as to what you guys are facing in these dungeons?
real quick,
maybe a lich and the cold one. The children are
real
fine.
quick,
I don't know.
just shifters reach young adulthood at age 10. So
Holy shit.
yes, they
That's
age
a
quickly.
baby.
Hot
But
damn.
are we gonna fight some ents in the woods?
Maybe some triads. Maybe some stick people. We
Stick
fought in
bugs.
our game.
It's actually it's a homebrew monster and it's just stick figures.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
The AC is insane because they're two-dimensional.
Do I
Really hard to
so
hit.
so I get to actually
Hello.
kill this person's stick figure family on the back of their car?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Actually, that might be what we do Wednesday night.
You're,
I'm okay with that.
That's
You're
not
welcome.
a bad idea.
That's a great
That's
idea.
extremely funny.
Weird.
That's great.
all right.
Really weird.
But no, I have no idea otherwise.
Okay.
I have trained myself to not metagame so much that I can't. No. I refuse.
We got zombie soldiers.
I'm
Guess.
surprised Allie didn't get one of them immediately, but that's okay.
The second you said, like, I'm allowing you guys to metagame, my brain kind of shut off because, like, that's just absolute terror to me.
Well, it's less like actual metagaming and more I'm trying to give you a hint because these next few weeks for your characters will be brutal.
Will be rough, and yeah.
Yeah.
Brutal.
So I'm allowing the gods that control them to give them a benefit. So, anyway.
What's up with the celestial thing? You got a guess on that shit. Cthulhu, isn't it?
It's who? What?
Cthulhu.
That's you solved it. You cracked it.
Perfect.
But here's a fun thing. There is a whole town of Celestials called Astraelm. That's where the Aasimar live.
The ASMR?
Nice.
And they have a tree. Yeah, the ASMR. They have a tree called the Astral Elm.
That's cool.
Ooh, do you?
Okay, follow some
All
other
right.
things.
Are we gonna like actually go there or no?
Well,
It's up to you. You guys can do whatever you want to.
Because I was gonna tell him about the tree, but I won't if we're going there.
You can tell them if you want to. The characters won't know, but you can tell the players.
The tree's really cool because apparently sometimes of the year it like for some reason has cosmic like star shit show up in the leaves, and then
That's
the rest.
true. Hey guys, there's a crazy story going on at
Oh.
my house, so if I
Oh.
flip out,
Oh.
that's what's up.
I'm
I
sorry.
was wondering with all those
Be
sparkly.
safe.
well,
those sparkly
we are
out
going
there.
to.
Oh.
It's just Chris's natural aura sparkling away.
Well,
That's what it is.
with
The
that, we're going to sign off because I think she may have just lost it. So,
I think she might have actually.
Aw.
goodbye, everyone.
Rest in
Sad.
peace.
Goodbye,
Bye.
nerd.